I may hit you.
With Chris Rafter.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick. Why don't you go back to fucking France or wherever the hell you're from? Pull it out. Let's see it. What are we even fucking doing here?
Austin Rafter.
I can't believe what's happening to me. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
And Bryce Silver.
Ghana herpes syphilitis. I got it from this one tramp that I was with. Come on, you idiot. What do you mean? Anyway, brother, here's Wonderwall.
That was terrible.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Know some shit about this?
When
Like,
it's somebody that you know is like significantly like intelligent, like it's like, oh shit.
oh, that's the
like,
worst. When you see
yeah.
someone who's like pretty intelligent who seems adamant against it, and you're like, fuck, man. Like, I don't know if I should call you a fucking moron and say you're spreading
Right.
misinformation that might be killing
Yeah,
people.
or do you know
Or
some
do you
shit?
know something I don't? That, like, the worst is that the worst problem is these people are also the people who are just like, well, I saw it on this website, or like fucking this one bitch
Yeah.
this one bitch we know who puts up like fucking CDC data, and then you see the website, the link, and it's like the coronavirus is not real.com. And it's like, oh, this is in the CDC then.
They do have stuff you can get off of VAERS that, like, you know, shows efficacy and side effects and everything like that, and the numbers are there that it, you know, there's risk involved with like the vaccine, but that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when you hear like something along the lines of 20 to 30% of actual medical doctors are like, I'm not getting that vaccine. You're like,
Are
wait.
they? Oh shit.
You're like, wait a minute, what?
I've heard, all I've
Wait,
heard
what?
were,
I've already had it.
all I've heard were fucking doctors were like adamant about like, yes, we're getting the vaccine fucking right away.
Most of them are, but there's a huge portion of the medical community that's just not. They're not going to get it. They even said so.
See, I wonder what's gonna go on because I've heard this.
How many of them are colon hydrotherapists?
Oh, you're not talking about doctors. You're just talking about randos
oh,
at
we're
that
talking
point.
about doctors.
Yeah, doctors of the Cherokee Nation
With the
in
quote
yeah,
unquote fucking before and after. Huh?
the Great White Doctor of the Red Eagle tribe. That was the funniest. I remember telling that to John, Bert's boyfriend, because he fucking cannot stand her. And I told that to him.
He's trying to be a nurse, right? He's
Yeah,
he's
he's graduating this year, I
Yeah.
think, if I don't remember
good
correctly.
shit.
And so he's like annoyingly gung ho about the whole vaccine. Like, you know, the people that are like denying
Yeah,
it. You're like,
'cause
that's
he's
annoying.
educated.
Yeah, but the thing is like there's the same thing on the other side of the scale. Like that's how annoying he is about it. It's like, dude,
yeah.
stop posting about this every day. No one
I-
gives a fuck.
I don't appreciate
do?
anybody that's so adamant on either side that they like have fights with people on Facebook about it.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
someone
when
was
it,
You
watching
feel
live,
too
it looks
strongly
like a
about
horror
things. I don't like
house.
that.
yeah.
Haunted house. The lights are about to pop out, and then one of us is gonna be missing, and there's gonna be blood all over the table.
We got a little technical difficulties there, but yeah, like he's super, you know, like on the other side of the scale from her.
Yeah.
And I remember telling him about that, and he's like, I'm fucking reporting her. Like when he found out that
Oh
she
my
had like
God.
a thing that said doctor on it, like when he found that out, he's like, I'm
What the
fucking.
hell?
I'm like,
You know
whoa, whoa,
what,
whoa, whoa,
though?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't need to be a snitch, dude.
I don't
Like,
think like I can call myself Dr. Austin Rafter and fucking not, as long as I don't call myself a medical doctor or try to practice medicine.
That's
And I
what
think
always.
she's one of those that she gets around with that like fucking. She's not practicing medicine. She's practicing for some bullshit that like
Yeah.
it's skirting the
Well,
side laws.
What always bothered me about her is fucking just. She's constantly like dispensing horseshit medical advice. And there's an alarming number of people like commenting on her shit
And
like,
I've
that
come-
are going along with it and being like, yeah, that sounds awesome.
So
Yes,
what I've
queen.
come
Oh
to
my
decide,
God.
I've come to decide is I was like, you're really initially I was like, God, you're spreading misinformation that could be killing people.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
I was saying earlier, and now I've decided like the people who are accepting that misinformation as fact probably shouldn't be alive anyway. So
No,
maybe
see, what she's
let them
doing-
get at
Yeah,
it.
it's just
Fucking idiots anyway.
what she's doing is, I think we said this on the group chat earlier this week. Literally, there's either everything is survival of the fittest, you know, it's selection,
Yeah.
or nothing is.
Yeah.
And this is part of that. So if you believe it, all she's doing is helping us cull the herd.
Yeah, she's creating that herd immunity that they were talking about not getting the vaccine. She's creating that by letting those idiots die, so the vaccinated people can create a true herd
It'll
immunity.
all work itself out, man. If anything, she's doing us a good service.
She's got it.
She's
got
helping
it
us
right.
out. I think the way they get by that is on their business card it literally says the word doctor as opposed to MD or
Yeah, they
anything
can't
like
just
that.
put MD. That'd be
that'd be the part
that's
where
what I
you
mean. That's what I mean. There's no law saying you can't call yourself doctor. I can call
It's
myself
doc-
Dr. Austin Rafter without a PhD in anything.
It's doctor with an E after the T.
I got a doctorate in bullshit.
Guys, you listen to Hanging from the Rafters podcast. I'm here with Dr. Bryce, Dr. Tim, and Dr. Austin.
Dr. Shakalu's coming in a little bit later with the lion.
Dr. Shakalu gets it.
You can
My
get past a dog, kid. Nobody fucks with a
My
lion.
beef strong. Your beef wrong. That movie was great. That movie was one of those like fucking.
I love that they had him in a That's My Boy too. Like fucking when they like dropped the whole like incest thing towards the end. He goes, "I gotta be a part of this shit."
I remember I had a
The
coworker.
Dr. Shakalu guy?
Yeah.
I had a coworker who hell look like him. I was like, "Oh shit, Dr. Shakalu!"
I think we've had a
But
few.
he's an African dude, so I felt
Oh,
bad.
no,
I felt
yeah.
like being really racist.
Oh, easy there, Dr. Shakalu.
He looks like this guy specifically looked like
What?
that Dr. Shakalu. guy.
What
No,
would
no,
be,
no,
what would be
everyone looks
great
like
is if you said that to him, and then he turned and looked at you all serious, and then just goes,
I would fucking die. Oh my god.
It'd be even funny if he
I'd
did
give
that
him
with a
such
fake.
fat hug.
He did it as a fake too. He doesn't even know the language. He just like fucks around just like we would.
Yeah, well, he's just doing the fucking things. Yeah, he's.
I was right there and I lost it.
Spit it
Yeah,
out.
it's
I
gone.
lost it. I don't even know what I was gonna say anymore.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, like what the funniest part about that doctor thing is that they got it. She got it from like a false Indian tribe, like a false Native American
Wait,
tribe.
Yeah,
She did?
she's a doctor like I'm.
Yeah.
Is that
I'm
what she's
certified to
decided?
married.
She's got like a fucking doctor? Or she's a
She
doctor
got
now?
registered under this like
Quotes.
Oh my
like
god.
Red
God
Hawk or
damn
Red
it.
Hills tribe. Yeah,
She's
like
a doctor.
See, I remember
I'm a
seeing
doctor,
something
we're
about
all
her being
doctors.
like, I'm going back to school to be a doctor now, so
Right.
fucking you can't call me fake.
No.
And then like I didn't realize it's that.
There's no schooling involved.
no,
It's
zero
on a
schooling.
website.
Yeah, I'm
It's
going to a
the-
website. I took a quick test that says, "Hey, do you know? Are you not a moron?" Oh,
you
well,
not
I
a
kind of
moron?
am, but I'm gonna say no anyway. So
That's kind of like how I feel about the whole thing. It's like, you an idiot? Well, yeah, but I'm gonna say no.
Say no anyway.
It's kind of like when I got my vaccine. Like it was like the week or two before. It was like 2 weeks before they opened it to everybody, and it's like, fuck it. What are they gonna do? No, everybody said they don't check you for your papers or anything like that. So I was like, it's like, do you have cancer? Blah 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 or blah blah blah. I'm like, yes, all three of them actually,
Yes.
all four, and diabetes.
Yeah.
I might have diabetes. I
have
might
all-
get it one
I
day.
have all of these things.
I just want to be sure. You just want to be sure. We all want to be sure.
What happened?
I was telling him to tighten the fucking part right under the mic so it doesn't slide down.
Tighten
Remember
your
the
ass.
remember the Titans?
Tighten your asshole.
I was telling them to remember
Clash
the
of
Titans.
Titans or
But yeah,
Wrath
no,
of
her
Titans.
fucking,
You know, it's sequel.
Teen Titans.
Don't forget about the Titans.
She's
Teen
the type of
Titans.
doctor that you can get the degree for $100 though.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like,
5 easy
In the
payments.
Cayman Islands.
it's offensive on at least two levels.
Do you
One
think,
being
I
a
bet,
fake doctor,
do you
and
think
the other
one
being
of,
a Native
I
American.
bet you one part of that, like that fucking her to get that doctor, was a peyote ritual for sure.
Gotta be.
Pass some peace pipe.
Pass some peace pipe. We're going to get really high, and then we're going to call you doctor and
We'll
see if
call you
it takes.
doctor.
That'd be even funnier. Is like
Well, I'm a
this
spiritual
this
doctor.
this white woman thinks that she's a doctor. It's hilarious.
We will all laugh at her
We
at
will.
the next gathering.
And she's paying us.
She gave us $200.
Sure.
She gave us
Doctor,
$400.
medicine
Yeah.
woman, whatever the fuck you want.
Medicine woman.
$14.95.
I really love if the
Just so
all
you know,
she
you're
did.
only recognized on this reservation.
My favorite would be
Yeah, right.
And don't come to this reservation.
Don't come back.
Yeah.
My favorite thought would be if all she did was pay for a peyote ritual and decided that that was the doctor program.
Yeah, right.
Like, they didn't
She
say
just
anything
had a
about.
fucking
There's like,
hallucination.
this will make you more spiritual. And she's like, yeah, I'm a doctor now. I got it. I got it.
They like lean in close to each other. Like, what is she
I
talking
ate the
about?
medicine.
She hallucinated 8 years of medical school.
I remember back when I was at Stanford getting my MD.
All been there, right?
getting my MD. I was there when I cured cancer the first time. It was lymphoma.
Those are the days.
It was
Those were
anal
the
cleanings,
days.
actually. When you shove water up your asshole, it cures cancer. Everyone knows that.
That's all it takes, man.
Yeah,
A
they
little bit of
put-
water in the butt, and then there you go. You shoot it out across the room. It's really cool, actually. Did a
Clean
video
your
of
ass,
it.
so
Did a
I
video of it.
remember
that went
watching
insane.
that bullshit episode on that, and like you see them do it. They actually like hired that guy to go get one, and like it looks like there's like, oh man, you're seeing a lot of shit come out of them.
Yeah.
Should I get that done to me? I take a lot of
Right.
shit.
Gross.
Right.
But then you find out they're like, it just doesn't mean anything. You cleared out like the day's worth of shit, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There are people that go to that like weekly.
Yeah.
It's like,
well,
whoa.
that's what that whole it's a
Those people
scam
are
because
insane.
fucking they convince people that like look at all this coming out of you. You need to come back every week. Cause
Look
you're
at all
gonna
the
die.
evil
Well,
coming out.
The only thing enemas are actually like good for is if you have like blockages and
Well, yeah,
shit.
it's supposed to be good to like you get it when you're in like your 50s or some
Yeah,
shit.
get
like
in your
that.
ass.
That fucking
Or, yeah,
thing.
if you have
He
a lot of
says
butt
it,
sex.
Penn says it
Get a
in
little
the,
butt sex.
in the episode. Penn says he's like I got one in my when I was like 49 or some shit because it's fucking.
The
My
one
doctor told me
the
to.
one benefit that
Well,
you
they
can
also
stand.
do it before you get like a colonoscopy and shit.
Yeah.
Get your ass fucked.
Yeah. before you get your ass fucked and they have a colonoscopy. One benefit of it would be just the immediate number on the scale. I can tell you that right there.
6.
Eight?
You'd go from whatever your whatever your number is, and you'd lose like 10 pounds. Like, hey, I lost 10 pounds. They're like, that was just shit. And it's like, oh well.
At,
I had-
at
oh my
most, it
God.
would be
I'm
like,
healthy
That
now.
would be it would be really unsettling though when you just like you get on the scale before and then you go do it and get off. You're like, holy fuck. I had 10 pounds of shit in me.
honestly,
So
it would
it's
be
a lot
like
of shit.
It would be like 2 to 3.
Yeah. Imagine if it was 10.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're a child.
I need to eat some more fiber. What the fuck?
Yeah, the person there is like fucking straight up like you just had an 8-pound 6-ounce baby.
How much red meat do you eat? Is it a lot?
Your shit's all fucked
Like-
up.
So listen, I
digesting
gotta be
nothing.
honest with you. I'm not a doctor, but you should probably see one.
This is the only time we'll say this. I'm not really a doctor. You
but I'm-
should go see a real doctor.
But I'm frightened right now.
In my professional opinion, that ain't right.
Something is fucked here. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I play with a lot of shit. That's too much shit.
I
take a lot of shit.
I take a lot of shit in my asshole.
Take a lot of shit off a lot of people,
How many of
man.
them do you think keep trophies, dude?
6?
shit trophies.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like, fucking, I did a colonoscopy or a cleanse or whatever they call it for some whatever in our neighborhood. It's like the mayor, whatever, right? This is the mayor's shit.
I don't know about
This
that.
bag.
I don't know about that, but I'm sure there's some guys out there
Ronald
that are
Reagan
like,
shit.
this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen
seem
come
like
out
a
of somebody's
jar,
asshole.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. Person came in for a cleanse. They said they had irritable bowel syndrome, and it turns out there was an army action figure stuffed in their ass.
I remember an episode of ER where that happened.
You're like, oh, yeah, I
or
remember.
was it Scrubs? Or the guy had like
no,
a fucking.
that was Jackass.
the guy
Steve-O
had
put a race
oh,
car
yeah,
up his ass.
yeah.
And the guy was hella pissed.
I think it's a medical show. It's fucking Jackass. It wasn't Steven Ryan Dunn.
Is that not a medical show?
I mean, it could be
Hey,
with that many people. That
They
get
have
hurt.
a lot of fucking medical anomalies happen on that show.
Oh my God! Have you fucking still watching the downfall of Bam Margera?
Oh
It
my
is
God.
great.
Not good, dude.
It's great.
He's
I
taking
love
to
it.
writing shit, like talking
he's
shit and
decided-
writing and pictures.
He's decided that he's made up in his own language, which is just like that fucking weird Bam, that like half heart, half star pentagram
him?
thing.
Him.
His him thing, and
him.
he's just made like offshoots of the like
He's
fucking
Infernal
weird,
Majesty.
weird like figures like that. He's like, I made my own language, you morons, because I was so bored in rehab. It's like, you need rehab. You're fucked. You're so fucked.
Yeah,
You
the fact
didn't
that you're
make
doing
your
this.
own language. You just added a bunch of
You need some
barbs and loops to
antidepressants
what
or
exists.
something.
You used to be like a regular dude, like like not doing this.
Listen, when you're doing that, when you're 24, you're a fun party guy.
Hey.
When you're 37, you're doing that, you're a train wreck.
When the jackass guys have to tell you to calm the fuck down, like you're too much to be around the jackass guys.
They told Steve-O that, and he's like,
When
you know
you-
what, you're right.
Well,
When
that's
you,
so
when
that-
you look 100 pounds heavier and it's not because you're fat, it's because of the drugs and alcohol. Like,
That's the irony is that
Drugs
like
and
fucking he's trying to put it on Steve-O and he's like, it's fucking Steve-O's fault. I can't be fucked up. It's like, no,
is.
because
Fuck that
most
guy,
of you
man.
guys are in your 40s, so all of the other ones who are smart have cleaned up because they seen what happens. Your buddy Ryan Dunn fucking got in a car and fucking drove his motorcycle a goddamn road because he's shithoused,
What?
drinking and driving, getting all crazy in his late 30s.
Why don't you look at your buddy Steve-O and see that he looks fucking happier than he ever has now that he's sober? Like,
It's like
Jesus.
fucking Jason Mewes, how like they're the perfect examples of like they didn't get too bad, like the sunken in fucking meth heroin face.
It looks like that now.
But they're all skinny, and then they filled out because they fucking cleaned up.
And they were actually, doing stuff for their health at that point.
Yeah.
Like
For your health.
For your health.
I cannot believe that fucking dude has gone so far. Bam Margera has gone so far downhill, man. Like he looks like his dad, but he doesn't even look like his dad. He looked like his dad if his dad
Well,
was
because
completely
his dad wasn't
fucked.
a bad
Well,
alcoholic.
what's-
His dad was just a fat guy.
Yeah.
Well, what's great about that whole video where he was sitting there blaming fucking Knoxville and Steve-O for everything is the very next day the studio fucking released a copy of his contract for everybody to see that showed if he didn't go to fucking rehab and stay in
it is kinda
rehab,
fucked up.
he would not be in the movie.
It is kind of fucked up. I get like that. I don't know the whole thing that they were like, yeah, you need to go to like 90 days of rehab on your own dime, and like that shit's probably expensive
That is
as
expensive,
fuck.
yeah.
And he's not going to go to the shithouse rehab with real heroin addicts. He's going to go to the celebrity rehab that's $30,000 a month.
But he
That everybody
paid-
fucking quits.
But he did
Yeah.
pay for it and then just didn't stay.
Yeah, he just
All
didn't
he had to
finish-
do was stay.
Hey, you know those things are fucking catered. They probably like they
kinda
quietly
shitty, though.
wake you up and
well, for the celebrity ones, definitely.
celebrity ones. A,
But,
a
like,
regular rehab's probably fucking some shit.
I had a
but-
family member.
Either
who-
way, it sucks less than the fucking
Wake
early
up, you're
grave
still an
he's
addict.
driving himself into.
Yeah, I had a family member who went to rehab, and they said that like the place is nice, but the rehab itself is just fucking shitty, dude. Like the check-ins, the lack of like connection and everything like that. You don't want to know anybody there, even though they encourage you to talk to people.
Of course.
You don't want to know anybody there.
Because it's embarrassing as fuck.
And
no
it's
one
not,
wants
well,
to be
it's not
here.
even that. It's like you kind of know, like this is a house of degenerates, and so why would I? You don't view yourself that way, so why would I want to talk to these people?
They
You
were
know?
trying to make me go to rehab, and I said no.
That's the other thing.
I
like-
said,
well, that's the thing is like half the people that go to that and like have that mindset don't realize like half these people are fucking a step away from being you.
right.
Like,
Yeah. In either direction, you're a step away from being them
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Whatever direction you think that is. That shit's fucked though. I can't imagine. Which is why I'm just gonna keep drinking.
I'm just gonna get
Till I
shithoused
die.
and driving.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. A lot of those guys have to realize is like, not everybody there is a degenerate. Some of them are in the exact same boat
Fucking
you are.
DJs.
Right.
Like,
Right. Have jobs, families, and shit.
Bunch of fucking.
Some of them
DJs.
are Ellen DeGeneres though.
Yeah. Yes.
Some of them are
Ellen
like-
DeGenerate.
Ellen degenerate.
Yeah, apparently she's drinking child's blood still, but that's okay. With the first video of Bam Margera, it kind of reminded me of Hasselhoff eating the cheeseburger off the ground.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that was fucked. Hey, fuck his daughter for that shit.
That was a little
He's not
inappropriate, right?
abusive or anything.
that
He's
wasn't,
just drunk. Let him be drunk, man. He wants to have that burger and go to bed. He's gonna have a burger and
He's
go to
all
bed. That's
fucked
it.
up.
He didn't drive himself anywhere. He got driven around that night. It's just his shithead daughter fucking her dad.
Did she fucking like
She
mean
took
to put that on the
She's
internet?
Yeah,
a
she was like
goddamn
all embarrassed. Of him.
bitch.
She's an alcoholic, so but she's all embarrassed of it. But it's not like he wasn't drinking and driving or anything. Like he had a driver and all this shit.
Yeah.
He's just an alcoholic, which I get that's embarrassing. But
Yeah,
like,
sure.
deal with that on your own terms. Don't fucking
what?
put his shit on blast.
And fuck you, he's an alcoholic I've never heard a bad story about.
No,
That's
I
what I mean.
neither.
He's not
No,
a nut
I saw
job.
this one video. He's eating a cheeseburger.
It's probably like
It's
hella.
fucked.
It's probably one of those ones where like if you had alcoholic parents, it's kind of embarrassing for you. But if they're not dangerous alcoholics, like to themselves or others, then
It's
like
not Mel
fucking-
Gibson screaming on the
Yeah,
telephone.
yeah.
Right,
Like
right.
that's a different beast.
He's not calling fucking whatever the cop pulling over a pig
You know what?
fucker or
That
whatever.
whoever his daughter, whoever sent that, is a bitch.
Melanie Hasselhoff, you
Tell her I
cunt.
fucking said so.
Yeah, tell her that she needs to know this.
Tell her she's a bitch. Love me.
Have you watched? He has a show on the BBC. It's like fucking Living Hasselhoff, and he like I only watched
Called Don't Hassle the
I
Hoff.
watched a few minutes of the first episode, but he goes to like England, and they're making a show about him.
You sound like
And
you're from
they
England.
had to have him. They made him try out for his own part, and he doesn't get it. Like, other people are like, I like this guy. He's like, I'm fucking David Hasselhoff.
What are you doing?
I am the guy.
The thing I can't help but think is
On the
like,
TV.
what are you doing putting family shit on blast like that? Like, you think it's embarrassing already? You just embarrassed yourselves even more.
Yeah,
He's
you're gonna be
already
made
going to be
fun of.
ashamed of himself.
I hope she was in.
Honestly.
I hope she was in high school and got made fun of for that every day for the rest of her high school career.
You gonna feed your dad more
I hope she burns
cheeseburgers?
in
Well,
hell.
no,
I hope she
no.
burns it.
I hope she didn't get made fun of for the video. I hope she got made fun of like, oh, your dad's Hasselhoff and that's not good enough for you, you stupid cunt.
Don't
Why would
hassle
you-
the Hoff.
Why would you treat your
whore.
dad like shit, bitch?
Yeah. Your dad's a national hero, you fucking piece of trash.
When was the
Piece of
last time your
shit.
dad did anything
Goddamn
wrong?
Baywatch.
Better than you are?
Better actor than you.
You did goddamn Knight Rider, you bitch.
That's right. Yeah.
Nobody takes her side at all.
Yeah. It's all wrong. It's just
all
fucking
wrong.
what a cunt for posting that video. It's all right, David. We understand it's difficult sometimes. Sometimes you just want to have fun.
Oh, that you
No.
know what, though?
Just want
that's
to have
very
fun, you know. There's that song for a reason.
David Hasselhoff just
David
wants to have
Hasselhoff
fun.
just wants to
That's
have fun.
very possible if they
and
were
have
living
a goddamn
in Germany
burger,
at the time.
bitch.
Eat a burger,
Let me
bitch.
eat a burger on the ground. I'm tired. I want to eat a burger.
It'd be funny if in like 20 years, she becomes an alcoholic and she'd fucking eat a burger off the ground.
So wait, did this happen like living in Germany?
I don't know.
Nah, I think it's before
Living
the
single.
Germany time. I'm not sure.
'Cause
It
if it was living in
I
Germany,
think it
she
might have been-
definitely
It's
got
at least
some
10 years
fucking-
ago. At
She
least
definitely
10
got
years
some
I
hate.
mean, having in Germany, you
I know,
get
it
to
was like
pass.
early 2000s when he had that huge, like, he was fucking a huge Germany pop star.
Was that? I thought that was Dolph Lundgren for a minute.
Nah, that was fucking David Hasselhoff. He was huge and he made like music in Germany that
I
like
thought you were Dolph Lundgren.
fucking sold off the
look like him.
charts.
Yeah, watch this. I sound and look exactly like Dolph Lundgren when I say the line. If he dies, he dies.
Oh, dude, you nailed it.
You know,
Now,
it's,
do you see my face? It like changed into Dolph Lundgren for a minute.
I feel like I'm there right now.
If he dies, he dies.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
that's a good Dolph Lundgren.
I say if he dies, he dies, eh? See, a pretty good Dolph Lundgren, isn't it? Yeah.
He's a worker in front of Home Depot.
Yeah.
You don't talk shit about Dolph Lundgren. Motherfucker's got a master's in theoretical physics.
Yeah, the guy's a genius. It's hilarious that he's an actor. It's like you could have a job,
Well,
and he's
it's
like,
like
I don't
a-
want to fucking work there.
It's like
I don't fucking do that.
Ken Jeong's a fucking doctor.
Yeah. He's like, I'm done with this shit. It's too
Oh,
stressful.
hey, that's
Be an actor.
his whole thing. He got on a fucking knocked up because he was a doctor. And like,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
someone had like a heart attack and he fucking like held them on set.
No shit.
Just walks
Or
on and
I
starts
know
cracking
on some
jokes.
set he was on. Some set he was on. Like
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
had some
Yeah,
shit that
knocked
like
up.
he's like, I'm a doctor and here we go. Like I'm here.
Turns out he's never been playing a
I'm
character
here,
in any
I'm-
of the movies at all. That's just who he is.
That's just who he is.
Yeah, they're like, just be yourself, dude. He's like, all right. And he does it. It's like,
Well-
you act like this to your patients. I'm good.
Considering
Well,
his,
that's what they-
considering
that's
his
what they
character in Community,
Yeah,
that would be
it's
fucking
nuts.
hilarious.
Gay.
Well,
Yeah,
also, isn't he Dr.
Waynesia.
Is he Dr.
Chain
Yap
Nesia,
in
that's
Bob's
what it is.
Burgers?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Dr. Yap.
That's
yeah.
another one that's great.
He has Chainesia.
Oh, the hidden cup.
Peel back the curtain a little.
Peel that
Such
back.
white trash. We use coffee cups as ashtrays.
You guys are fucked, man.
We
You know,
didn't have
coffee
ashtrays.
goes in there,
Well,
right?
what's great is it's not
We
like
don't
we
drink coffee.
it's not like we don't have ashtrays in this house.
Well, we bought them afterwards. But we just didn't. Instead of cleaning the cups out, we toss them out like what like a normal person would.
Yeah.
We were just like, nah.
No,
That's
no.
a useful ashtray
Right.
still.
We had
What are you,
ashtrays.
stupid?
We had ashtrays
Ashtrays.
before and after using the coffee cups.
Those were cigarette
Actually, yeah,
ashtrays.
that's correct because
These
I
are
remember
blunt
living here and using them.
There's difference.
Those
Those
are
were
gone now.
cigarette ashtrays. These are blunt ashtrays. Those were garage cigarette ashtrays.
Yeah.
Be
These
funny
are
if you
gross.
ashed your cigarettes in the fucking candles. Fucking just like, I'm done with this.
Light it
Just
up.
fucking done. Then you got the candle like your dad would like, stale beer and cigarettes.
Still
A
being
nice,
cigarettes.
a nice smoky
That is
flavor.
That is the best joke I've ever heard
Yeah.
for like, what kind of fragrance do you want for your
First,
whatever,
stale beer
anything.
and cigarettes.
Yeah, stale beer and cigarettes. That's the fucking best. I don't know.
I remember there's
I
this-
dated a girl one time that told me she loved that I smelled like cigarettes because it reminded her of her dad.
Yeah, that's
White
I was just like,
trash. That's not good.
You gave her that double chin look where you like
That's not a
put your-
nice way to talk about your wife,
Yeah.
man.
it's like,
That's not a,
You mean Mrs. Morris?
should I sneak into your room at night the same way your daddy did?
oh shit.
Whoa.
Wow, Jesus, man.
That just took it to a whole nother dark corner of the room.
Well, I mean, that's what fucking women
She
are
wanted
doing
to
right
fuck
now.
you because you smell like cigarettes like her dad did.
Hell yeah.
It's not like the way you
Sound
run
like
your
a real
hands through her
fancy lady.
hair, or like the way you made dinner for her, or something like straight
No,
up like
that's a
the way
fucking-
you smell, your
That's something
cigarette
you're getting
smell
off in
smells like my dad.
intimately.
It's like that's why I don't trust the whole like the quote unquote daddy kink people be doing. Like, okay, wait a second. There's a story behind this, and I know it.
Oh, it's just fucking got some
You know,
weird daddy
Something's fucked that you're
issues.
calling me that.
No, I definitely do not like any girl I fuck around with. Like, don't call me daddy. I don't fucking know. Don't.
I think you're only
Call me doctor.
as a woman. Yes,
call me doctor.
that's Doctor Bryce Silver.
Fuck me, doctor.
That actually is more sexy
Oh,
to me.
shit. Have you seen?
I'm doing well.
Have you seen Big Mouth?
Yeah.
The fucking Jay's character. Fucking tell me I'm 40.
But for real, like
tell me I'm a 40-year-old magician.
it's, Nick Kroll, right? That's his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's actually the perfect kid
There's
for
like
on that
4
show.
voices on that show.
Yeah, it's his show, isn't it? Like
I think so.
basically, for the
Yeah.
most part. But no, there's a story behind that. I don't trust it. So like, I think Doctor is ultimately sexier. Like, I don't think a woman is allowed. Like, Nikki is not allowed to call me daddy until we've had a kid. And then it's like, go see daddy.
Yeah.
It's not like fuck me,
not in
daddy.
the
it's
bedroom.
it's
Yeah,
go
no.
see daddy.
Go see him.
Ask daddy. That's it.
I'm not your daddy. I'm not replacing your dad. I'm not helping you with your
It'd
daddy
just be
issues.
funny to ask her to call you a weird name that's not yours. Call me Richard.
Call me Cletus.
While we have sex, call me Cletus. When we have sex, can you please call me Cletus?
Call it to me in a southern voice too. Oh, Cletus.
Cletus?
Cletus. Do it harder, Cletus.
That's great.
Call me Cletus. That's perfect.
Tell me mom's gonna be mad.
You're fucking snoring near.
I don't care if we talk for the rest of the night. We can go home now.
This episode's called Call Me Cletus.
Call me Cletus.
Cletus.
That actually, try to remember that.
Call me maybe offshoot. Hey, I just met
So
you.
call me Cletus.
And this is crazy. And here's my number. So call me Cletus.
It's like a fucking Joe Dirt. I'm your sister. I'm your sister.
Oh, you're my sister. I love the way he said, oh, you're my sister.
There was so much like pleasure and shame in that at the same time.
Yeah, it's that's always been a little too much for me. I don't trust it. It's but call me doctor. That works too. I think that does work. Why is it though that these motherfuckers like Ken Jeong and Dolph Lundgren could just like, I'm gonna work a normal job with a lot of money and blah blah blah, and then
That's
just
what,
be like, you know what? Gonna be an actor now.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus is a fucking heiress to like a shipping fucking Arab.
That's ultimately
That makes a
cooler
little
than
more
she,
sense.
she
than
decided
being-
to become a fucking. I guess it's like the.
She's a huge
'Cause
bitch.
I think Dolph Lundgren became. I think Dolph Lundgren was an actor and then got his like master's and PhD.
No,
Whereas
you're wrong.
she was already rich.
You
and
are
then
wrong.
Became fucking an actress.
I mean, the Kim Jong
Good for
thing
them.
makes sense because, like, to become an actual doctor, I feel like you have to take a good amount of training on, like, talking to people and, like, bedside manner and shit like that. So you learn how to have, like, a presence.
Well, you learn that in the hospital too. Like you'll get shoot out for telling people
if my
shit the wrong
doctor
way.
called me faggot, if my doctor called me faggot, come on, shit, I'd fucking love it so much. Hey, faggot, here's the deal.
Yeah, dude, straight up.
Hey, faggot, you're overweight.
Hey, faggot, lose some weight.
Well, that's part of that bedside manner is knowing you're the type of patient
I would
to call
love
a
it. I
faggot.
would honestly prefer it so much more if my doctor.
Hey, faggot, you got cancer.
If my doctor bluntly told me I was a fat fuck and I
And he
need to
hit-
lose
he hit
some
the
weight
blunt?
and then hit me, but instead of just tiptoeing around that shit, he's like, "Well, you shouldn't eat to lose some weight and you won't have these problems." That's always the fucking worst as a fat guy. That like any issue I have, like you need to lose some weight, but this is not weight related. I don't think. You might be right, but please check it out.
Anytime a doctor's ever told me, like, well, you're a little overweight, I've been like, all right, I'm going to stop you. I know I'm fat.
Yeah, I don't need you to sit here and try to make me feel better about
Alright,
myself.
We don't have to play games with this.
I remember my favorite. My doctor showed
chose
me.
this.
My doctor showed me a weight chart, and I had like these weird fluctuations because I wouldn't see him for a long time. So like, it went up, down, peaked, up, down. So I got a nice Batman look on my wave chart.
Like, boy, if this had happened a little more rapidly, I'd be really fucking worried.
Are you going through a lot right now? Or?
Yeah,
I gained and lost 65 pounds in 3 months.
Yeah, right? Like,
You know what I like to do with my doctor back when I could go see her was be like, hey, can you
Show
measure
her
how
your
tall I
penis?
am? Yeah, show him a penis. I need one of those
try on
hernia
the
tests.
Zoom, but
Hey,
it's
do you
not
guys
as
do you
good.
guys get calls from your hospital and been like, hey, you should do your annual checkup. Just call your doctor right now. I was like, I'm not paying for that shit, motherfucker.
Yeah,
what
right.
the fuck?
you sick
Over
fuck.
the
They don't.
phone, fucking.
They don't call us. There might actually be something wrong,
Fuck
dude.
calls me. I never.
I just get I've been getting these calls.
You
They're like,
alright?
hey, your
They
doctor.
might be
you
worried
should,
about you.
Do an annual. Well, like,
Yeah.
maybe,
It turns
maybe I
out-
just have a better doctor than you guys. And you guys all are shitty doctors.
Maybe
don't
that-
give a shit.
Or maybe the thing you're not telling us is that the lady called and it wasn't actually automated, and she was like, "You really need to come in for that
Good
checkup.
God, you have cancer. Stop
Dear
ignoring
Lord.
us.
Stop calling it an annual checkup. It's cancer.
Turns out
We've been
Austin,
telling you for months.
You have AIDS, sir.
turns
Stop
out
calling it a-
Austin's doctor's really into him, and he's just been blowing his chance this whole time.
She
Maybe
calls
you-
him all hours of the night.
Maybe
I
you
think
come
he's a
by and
German
visit
dude.
me. all the better.
Hey, he's still got that
Come
doctor
in
money.
for the checkup.
Come in for the checkup.
Come-
I wish so
You'll
badly
still be
he had
living
more of a
comfortably.
thick accent. He's got just like a light German accent. I was like, damn, like there's if you had a thicker accent, I'd fucking go and look up all the lines for the bad guys from fucking what's it called? Not Lethal Weapon, Die Hard.
They did that in
It's
a
like,
movie.
you know
didn't
I'm billing you for this, right?
Yeah, I think Knocked Up or something.
they? One of them, they make fun of
give
him.
a shit. Yeah, the doctor's like a thick German. That's what I was thinking of. I was just like, fuck. Why do you have like such a light German? There's only a little bit of German in that bitch. You're killing me.
Hey, do you think you could like lay it on for me with that accent for a few
Talking
minutes?
hard
You can get
Hitler
it.
action.
Like,
you know
oh
what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
want you to sound like fucking Himmler talking to Hitler right now.
Yeah, how do I frustrate you to the point where you start like slicking your
Get
hair
it
to the
in
side and shit?
Can you yell at me in
Just-
German?
You should just bring in the clip of the shit you want him to say and be like, "Can you do something for me?"
Honestly, if he yelled at me like that to lose weight, I'd probably go lose the weight.
I feel like if you slipped him a 50, you could probably have him do that, Tim.
Yeah.
You could probably have him slip him some
Just say-
lines.
Give him like $50. Like, I need you to shout at me in some German to lose this weight.
Yeah.
Here-
$50.
Can
Shout
you
at me.
Can you record my outgoing message on my phone, please?
I heard you know what I was thinking?
He goes, "That's 100."
I don't remember what
Austin is not has AIDS.
Here's, anytime I go to
Can
a
you hear
place
me,
and
Will?
I ask for
Can you
like,
give me a really good "Get to the chopper"?
He's Austrian though. And then,
He's Austrian.
actually, all the better. Just to piss the guy off. Then. Can you say this for me? You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger is not German, right?
Well, that means he'll say it even angrier,
fucking
which
anyway.
I really
Yeah.
that's what
Just
I wanted.
say it. Here's fine. Here's
Just
50
say
more.
it.
Just
Here's
say
50 more. No, get us a chopper.
the best would be he's like, sir, I make fucking over 100. I make like 200 grand a year. I'm a fucking doctor. And it's like, here's 50 more.
How many times I got to do this, man?
Now, what's the
I got a
waiting
bill
fear?
full of these. I don't know what the appropriate amount is.
What president do you need to see?
What's the right amount to grease a doctor?
My good man, my good man, George Washington might say differently.
It's a
We
fucking
talking 5,
a
10s,
quarter.
20s?
I mean, I've got an army of Lincolns.
Finger
here.
that one to
Lincoln's, he just like pour out a few pennies.
That's all I got, man. I'm
That's
sorry.
like got like 40 cents.
This whole visit cost me what I have this month. So, no, if you have insurance, those are like I think $5 if any copay. With Kaiser, for me, it's free.
You know what I want to do is next time I do go to the doctor
What
to do
German?
when I'm gonna do the copay and they ask for it, like it's gonna be like $40. Fill my
Shut up.
pocket full of pennies
That's
and
why
just
it
like
sounds
dump
weird.
them on the desk like that's what I'm gonna pay with. And she's like, what the fuck? And just like
That's
put
how
it in
you
my
know
car,
straight up. My mom would do that to people at the fucking traffic court. People
What?
would literally try to do that to like vent their frustrations with a ticket they think they didn't deserve.
What'd they do?
They would get
Pay with
small
pennies.
change, and they'd like, oh, it's a $300 ticket. Well, let me count it out for you, and then like take an hour. They straight up are allowed to tell you to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no! You know what I would do if I was your mom? I'd sit there and watch them count the whole thing out, and then be like, "All right, sir, now I have to count this."
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That would be a
Take your
good fuck
fucking
For
you.
word
like
for it.
half for a day, yeah.
And you know what? We should actually have one of the sheriffs present observe the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, that's after you're done counting it. Oh, we're supposed to have a sheriff president observe.
Well, would you really gotta do if they count it out?
supposed to have the
If
president
they
or
count it out, it's an
Waste
exact.
twice the amount of time they wasted of yours.
What you know, and then at the end of all that, if you have
Come to
good
my house.
if you have good sleight of hand, you pocket a few of the pennies or whatever.
Just push 'em
and
on
then
the
and then
floor.
You're a little short.
no, yeah, just say that. Yeah, you're short.
I'm sorry, 7 cents short.
Yeah,
Can't do nothing about it.
yeah. Yeah, just
You
like
can
really.
take all this back.
Problem is, you got cameras on you, but it'd still be funny if you had
That's
good
right.
sleight
You
of
don't
hand.
pocket it.
Wait,
you just
wait.
accidentally drop them on the floor.
Wait, I
While
have.
you're-
It's all carpeted
I have
behind that thing.
I have 7
Yes.
cents in my pocket. Well, sir, you're gonna have to take what you have on the counter here and get back in line.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I can't wait here.
It's
You
either
need
you're
to
gonna-
go. You need to go.
You're either gonna make a
Get a
charge
job.
you're not making, so you're gonna be late, or you're gonna get it all, you count it again, and bring it back to the line.
Roll it back. Start it over.
I think it'd be great if your
Rebound.
mom, after every person when they finish paying their tickets, she's like, "Have a nice day, fucking loser."
You fucking idiot.
Fucking criminal, you degenerate.
It's traffic court.
Yeah.
Fucking degenerate.
Piece of shit.
It's not like it's
There's
like
a
some
reason
guy-
this country is going to
It's
hell.
all gone to shit.
I hope your mom doesn't know about this.
She knows about the show, but I doubt she listens to it, and she's
No,
definitely
no,
not
no,
listening.
no, no, no.
Oh, I get it
You
now.
know, our parents have told us
Or
they tried
whoosh.
to listen and they did not like the cussing. They cussed too much.
It's
Oh,
not
no,
for
we
me, is
cuss.
what my mom said. It's
Yeah.
not for me.
It's like
Yeah, it's not
my
for
mom
you.
will cuss a little bit more nowadays, and it's like, what are you doing?
Stop
Like
it.
me, yeah, me. I'm
Knock
just
it
like,
off.
it makes you sound
Yeah.
like you're ignorant.
What are you doing? Like a
You-
character?
My
You
mom
sound
still
low-class
doesn't, but
doing
she's
that.
stopped trying to get me not to.
That's good. Yeah, I still try to keep the like succession of f bombs
Yeah,
down.
I feel weird still
You
cussing in front of my
fucking
parents.
piece of fucking
Like, I-
shit.
Like, I catch myself when you say the fucking, you're like, and then you just keep going. You're like, fucking, I'm an adult.
I'm a fucking adult. I
It's
can do
fine.
what I
It's fine.
want.
It's fine. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
You're not gonna hate me for this, are you? Fuck! I said it again.
I'm not gonna have to go to my room, am I?
But
Am I grounded or?
what's going on?
I don't
here?
know. I grew up with my grandma cussing all the time, so I never really thought it
was
was
my
like a bad thing.
Tim's
Like,
grandma
but
was
for
a
some reason,
sailor.
my mom didn't like it. Like,
She's like, get over here, you little fucker, Tim. You cocksucking
well,
motherfucker.
no, it's more that she'd be driving. We'd be driving, and she'd fucking just unload on people, like on the road, like.
I think she just didn't like you, man.
Yeah, I think she was.
Yeah, she wasn't yelling at them,
aiming
dude. She was yelling at
She
you.
was able to take out on
No, I-
other people on the road, but she wanted to yell at you.
I definitely learned like most of my swear words from my grandmother's fucking road rage. It was
She's just screaming out the window. Fuck you, Tim.
I think it was out the window.
Everything. Fuck you, Tim. Go.
That's great.
No, it shit.
Shit.
Yep.
He said shit.
ruined it.
Let's
Not
go.
not a lot of
Let's go.
swear in front of my parents. Let's go. Yeah, let's. I lost my train of thought. Let's take a break.
Kill them all.
Moving me down the highway. Moving me down the highway. I don't even know the fucking actual lyrics of that song.
I could tell.
I could do 25 and 64. Waiting for the break of day. Searching for something to say. Fancy lights against the sky. Giving up, but close my eyes. I think I fucked that up too. Ooh. Yeah, they're my friends for a week. These aren't my fucking long-term friends. They're not even my school friends.
Yeah, if I don't remember correctly, they didn't even have like students from other like
We had
things like
3
in the
schools
same.
there.
Yeah, we did too, but I
And
don't
we
remember
had- we
staying
had
with
a-
any of them.
Oh, we had like a couple kids in our cabin who are like weren't from our school.
Now that I'm trying to remember it more vividly, you're right. They did mix the kids in the schools because you'd have like 3 of each. Like there's if there were
Yeah,
you know
there
3
was, like-
schools, you'd have 9 kids in a cabin, and they'd each be from the 3 schools. But you never fucking talked to them until like you had like the group meetings. Like I
That's right. Until
think
you,
I
like-
was with the raccoons.
Well, that's what it was like.
think.
It was awkward the first day until you had that group meeting, and then you become like friendly unless you don't like the kids or something. And then
Those are
like
total
you're friends
fags.
with them for a week, and that's when we're going back. All these kids are crying. I'm just like, I wonder if these are like kids that I kind of fucking I kind of respected, and I'm like, knock it off. What are you
Can
doing?
you stop? Can you please stop? You look like a real bitch right now
You're fucking embarrassing me right now.
in front of all these fucking strangers.
Was she gonna fuck you? No, get over
That's
it.
really
I mean, it is 6th grade
Did
after all.
Did that girl you kiss? Yeah.
That's not what's gonna happen, kid. You're never gonna see him again, and that's gonna be that. No, that was pretty fun. I would say. I don't know. I liked it. I like going to science camp. Definitely didn't feel the urge to cry after leaving. I was kind of more like, oh, thank God I get to go home to a real fucking shower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I felt the urge
To a
to
not
shower.
timed shower.
Right? What are we in the military?
Am I in jail right now?
Listen, man, I'm in 6th grade. I
Am I gonna
I
get
spend a little
hosed
longer than
down?
most people. Yeah.
Can we? I realize this is like camp, but can we put
Thrown-
up some curtains?
Are you gonna throw some delousing fucking shit on me and then hose me down?
I like how they have the night walk and they let you walk alone.
Club walk.
For I think they gave you like a 5-minute walk or whatever, like the way they did it out, and they would put like glow sticks or something on the ground to like lead the path.
And every
That just
year,
seems so dangerous now looking back on it, because it was beautiful. You're alone in the woods walking for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
no sound, no nothing, and you can just see the stars. It's great, it's beautiful. But thinking about that later, it's like, you let my kid do what?
You don't appreciate
Oh,
it then. too.
somebody's
It's just
daughter
dangerous.
came home pregnant for sure.
Not even just that. Because it's like 6th grade.
6th grade daughter.
Oh.
Well,
Those talking about kids are fucking.
Tim never went. That's the story.
Nah, I didn't go either.
You didn't go either.
We didn't
bitch.
We were the first year
Yeah,
of
it was
my
the
school.
first
No,
year
when
in
I-
that school.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're just unlucky.
The only time,
Yeah.
the only years I went to any camp, it was in high school already. So
Yeah, and it was football.
no,
didn't you go
That's
for,
right. That's right. For
as a
what's it called?
counselor?
Yeah.
I went as a fucking student and then I went as a counselor.
There's an
But I was
asshole.
in high school either way. It's
Was
not
that-
like I was an adult.
what was that group
counseling high
called?
School
Yeah,
students.
they just had fucking high school.
What was that group called?
It was a camp.
Anytown.
Anytown.
Yeah, there you go.
Every town.
It was except the gays
Most
camp.
towns.
That was really it.
Most of the time. We
It
can't do
was-
every town.
It was the don't beat up your gay the
Limited
gay
time.
kids at your
Yeah,
school
yeah.
club.
That was pretty much what it was. Yeah.
Why not? Why not? What if
Well,
that gay
no,
kid's being
it's-
real
it's-
mouthy?
It's
Yeah.
more don't beat
Yeah,
him
we
up
had a
because
fucking
he's gay.
We had a
Oh.
flamboyant gay kid who was just like kind of an annoying dick. Like I remember we had the Halloween. He dressed as a fucking Playboy bunny and got sent home and tried to be like, it's because I'm gay. It's like, no, because you're dressed as a fucking Playboy bunny. This is high school, you moron.
We
If a
would-
girl did that, she'd get sent home just the same.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not fair for me.
That's not fair.
I'm out here wearing a
Well,
bikini.
it's playing your card.
I mean, you gotta play your
That's
card.
really what it is.
You
For
wanna
some reason,
learn
I
to
kept
play
thinking
the
Camp
game, boy.
Anytown was ROTC. I don't know why.
Well, we did that too.
Rotka?
Rotka. We're gonna go on a ruck run after we do our Rotka.
We were just running around in the woods playing fucking Red Dawn.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. That night walk seems suspiciously unintelligent to do for kids.
Let's just let kids walk away from us.
Right.
In separate
every year-
directions.
Every year, a student did not come back.
Yeah, right. That's the campfire story.
just your fucking bear. Take out a kid.
Mountain lion fucking just comes in. and
38
mauls your
of you
child.
are going out.
Bears love
37 of you are
honeyhead
coming
kids.
home.
We're having you walk this gauntlet. I mean, trail.
If I were to the fucking counselors there, I would hell give kids shit. Like, when he's probably not coming back. Have fun.
Most of you will die.
Yes.
We couldn't
Most of you will die, but that
Fucking
is a-
sixth grade.
that is something
we
that
couldn't
I
decide who
wanted.
to sacrifice, so we're sending you all out.
That is a
and one of you will
sacrifice that
die.
I am willing to make.
I think I saw it. There was in a movie where like some high school teachers like, look around you. For these next 4 years, like these are the last people you'll ever, these people will be the last ones you like truly interacted with outside of the job you'll have or something like that. And basically says like in 10 years, 10 of them will be dead or something like
Jesus.
God.
that. It's like, oh,
That's dark.
That's
All
rough.
and it's one of those cases
may
where
be
like
right.
you don't remember what movie or anything it's from, so you're like, did that happen to me?
I, mean,
I just
I think I know a
have
good
that
5 or
happen?
6
And then
people
because
that
you
have
wanted it
died
to happen,
since
you're
high
like,
school.
yeah, that happened to me. This one time my teacher said,
I killed 3 of them.
killed 3 of my teachers.
I did the other 2.
Good.
And everybody believes you because, yeah, of course I got killed his teacher. Look at him.
I remember seeing a thing on, I think it was on Reddit. It's like that whole, look to your left, look to your right. 2 of you will not pass this class in a college class. Like,
2
that
of
just
you
sounds
are
like you're a
already
shitty
dead.
teacher.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
like you're not doing a good job professing.
Do a better job, Professor.
Why are so few
Be
of your
better.
students passing your class?
Is it because you suck?
you suck?
Is that it? You
Does
just-
that have anything to do with the fact that you suck?
or are you just like not good? Like, why
Yeah.
are you here?
Is that a factor?
You know they review you too, right?
Just roast the professor right before your term. I'm paying
Get
for
'em.
this.
Boom,
Yeah, you gotta have the hype man to do that.
Get 'em.
Get him. You fucking doctorate having, not knowing the syllabus having ass.
This Ivy school going to white collar wearing motherfucker.
For real, like, and then you get kicked out of the class. And
Kicked
you
in the school.
This Theo
Wait, I was
Huxtable
just
looking
joking. I was
motherfucker.
joking.
I saw it in a movie. It was
It
funny.
was in this funny movie that I thought would be funny.
I saw
That's what life
a
was
movie, and I thought it was real.
I thought it was real.
I thought it was. It
It
wasn't.
seems reasonable.
Not real.
What
It's
do you
not
mean?
real at all.
You mean any teacher's not a moron wouldn't just think that this kid standing up with his mouth closed is saying the things that are shit talking me?
Yeah, just clap right back.
He literally wants him to stand with his mouth closed. He's
Yeah.
like, "You're in trouble." It's like, "Are you a retard?"
Are you blind?
His mouth is closed.
He's not doing anything.
I love they did a bit in a fucking Family Guy where Peter fucking roundhouse kicks somebody and goes Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
And then a
yeah.
cop comes up and starts arresting him. He's like, No, it's from the movie.
I just did a movie thing.
Oh, then it's okay.
It was a joke. It was a joke. That's what all the fucking people that raided the Capitol were basically saying. We just,
No, it was
a
for
goof.
the.
We were making a
I'm
prank.
fucking
I love those
dying.
guys. Those are my
And these
favorite.
fools crying. I'm like, wait, why am I getting in trouble? We were just doing the thing.
Hey, you thought it was a
It was just
revolution?
a funny.
What do you think
even
happens
if
when
you
that
thought
fails?
you were a revolutionary, when you fail, you've caused insurrection against the country, and you're gonna get in trouble.
That lady was hilarious.
Did you not just watch everybody riot like a month before over somebody actually
But they were black
dying
people. We're not supposed.
and
That's
nothing
different.
happened?
Whoa, Tim. Those were black people. That's supposed to be different. We're not supposed to get in trouble the same because we're Republicans.
Yeah.
Well, see, I can't weigh on black issues because I am white.
That's right.
That is true.
No, I'm not saying
I've
that I'm
always
not
said that about
allowed to. I'm not saying that I'm not allowed to. I'm saying it's physically impossible. Like you guys, try it right now. Told you.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. That's exactly what it is.
Done.
Anytime someone asks you racy shit at work, if it's not involving two white people and you think this is not a good conversation to be in, that's what you could say.
I can't
Well,
wait.
I can't weigh in on that. I'm not.
You know,
Whatever
you should say
So
next,
then the Mexican guy, he says, I can't say anything
if
about
you
that.
get-
I'm-
if you're
That's
That's
not
I'm
going to
Mexican.
stop some of the people in my work.
That's
Next-
what I'm saying. Well,
next
Jesus.
election time, if you ever get asked by a coworker who you're going to vote for, just say that you're a convicted felon. You're not allowed to vote.
yeah, right.
I always, anytime
I
we get
didn't know
those,
that about
whenever
you.
we get those texts from the people being like, "Hi, Austin, I'm fucking this. I'm Sonny from fucking whatever thing. Do you want to vote for him?" I was just like, "I'm a convicted felon. I'm not allowed to vote."
They'll be
But
like,
my favorite sometimes is be like, "Hopefully that gets overturned," and then like that makes me want to be like, "Now even if I could, I'll vote for the other guy. You better hope that other person hits me up too, and I might change my mind then." But
you just straight up tell them you're like trafficking, and they go, and you go gun trafficking. It was just guns. Oh,
Oh, that's fine,
okay, all right, yeah.
No big deal.
Multiple felon though? How many times?
6.
Wow, that's crazy. Anyway,
Just get them into a conversation of, what's your stance on sex offenders?
anyway, how do you
Right
feel?
out the gate. Can I
I
get a
believe they should be
application?
allowed in any neighborhood.
Right? I feel like I belong everywhere that I
it would
want
be
to
great
be.
when- after you bring that up. Be like, "I'm not supposed to tell everyone if I'm a sex offender, right? I don't have to do that." And then it was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "I'm not though."
I was
But I'm not. But I was just wondering, is that something
I
those
was
people have to
wondering.
do?
I
I
was
just
just
wanted to
watching
ask for no
the
reason.
I was just watching the Reno 911 where the white blonde officer is fucking
Quiet.
she's walking the dude around that has to tell all his neighbors that he's a sex offender, and he's fucking trying to bury the lead at every house. And like a few of the houses, like he goes up and like he casually drops the sex offender thing, and then immediately switches to something that's wrong with their house. Like one of the guys, he's like, "So I'm also a registered sex offender, and I just wanted to come by and ask about that van that's parked in your driveway. I don't want to see that every day. You have a garage. You should park it in there."
Just starts airing his dissent on the neighborhood that he lives in.
Oh, my
Don't
favorite.
give a minute to catch up.
My favorite scene in Reno 911 is it's like Junior has their drug dog, and then fucking one of the lady with the brown hair comes out, and she's like. Starts like scratching. He's like, "I got your belly, belly, belly. I got your belly, belly." He's like, "Enough." He gets the fucking point. He's got his belly, belly, belly. Leave him the fuck alone.
I just saw the one where it was one of the first ones he does with the drug dog, where he's like, "This is fucking so-and-so, our drug dog. I'm training him to sniff for drugs, but So far, all he can find is sloppy joes.
That's all he's good at.
And damn, these sloppy joes are good.
Did you see that video of the dude who like he fucking rescued a retired drug dog, and he's like, so I'm going to the store, I'm gonna get bananas, fucking pasta, cocaine. Totally turns like, just kidding.
A bit of cocaine. What? Nothing.
But no, my favorite episode of that show ever though was definitely the Reading Ron episode.
All I remember is that
Rainbow?
the belly scene is literally the only scene I really remember.
Got his
'cause I
belly,
fucking
belly.
died.
Well,
He gets the fucking point. He got his belly.
So there's an episode where they have this guy come out to do like a children's TV show on them, and his name's Reading Ron. And every fucking like outing they take him on, like something goes terribly wrong. Like one of the times they take him out on like just a regular like ride along, and like they immediately pull over to stop some fucking hookers. And they start like showing him how they like search the hookers and like search them for drugs and shit. And then like at the end they finally like take him to this house to like try and get him like some good content, and it's supposed to be just there's a cat stuck on a roof, like what could go wrong, like, we're gonna get it down, and they immediately drop the cat into an air conditioner.
I wish so badly San Jose had like a district where like hookers actually hung out. It'd be hilarious to pull up there and ask them for directions, like every day. Like, and you just pull in, you're just like, and you know where Story King is? Just like, the fuck?
Fuck out of here, man.
And like, wait, your seventh time doing there, like, get the fuck out of here. You fucking, you don't, you ask for directions.
What would be even better is if you were fucking like wise enough to know like which ones were fucking like
fucking
cops.
Weisenheimer.
Like, and go up
if
to the
you could
fucking
see the
cops every
cops
day
and-
and fucking ask them for directions.
Yeah, straight up. It's like, where are you from? I'm from San Jose. Like, in San Jose. I'm from San Jose. Why?
Are you drunk?
They're just trying
asked me
so
this
hard to
yesterday.
get you to pay money for sex, and you're just fucking. Yeah, so I need directions to the airport.
Yeah, cop comes up to you and is like looking for a date. It's like, no, I'm always looking for a date. Why? You got a lead on a date? Like, you know anybody that has a date?
Yeah.
No, I mean, you want to go on a date with
Do you
me?
have a friend or
And
something?
you're like, well, well, do you have like a friend? And she brings one of the other like cop hookers over, and then she's like, hey, baby, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no.
Do you have any
Get her
other
out
friends?
of here. Get her out of here. And like really like put them on for a while, and it's just like, well, say something like that where it's just like, it's just not the same as Nikki.
If you actually did like could recognize the cops, you come and just ask how much, and they tell you amount, you're like, you're gonna pay me $300 to suck me off?
You're going to pay
You're
me.
gonna pay me that much? Oh my god, I'm a good gigolo. I'm a good ass gigolo.
I'm so good. I'm the best juggalo. You're
Juggalo.
gonna suck my dick, right?
I feel like that one
I'm a
could
good
land
ass
you in
juggalo.
jail for being a prostitute, though.
That's the thing is like the whole idea is get one over on him just for a little goof,
Yeah.
just for fun. You're under arrest for trying to have me pay you to have sex with you. Wait,
Fuck, it was
that-
just a funny thing.
the thing is realistically like they're like, fuck, I don't have any money.
You know, so we were watching.
I should always have money on me if we forgot about this part.
We were watching fucking Clash of the Titans earlier, and I was thinking it'd be a cool movie to like see. Like, did you watch that American Gods show? I've watched that.
No,
It
but I
would be
heard it's
kinda like
really
a-
homosexual.
It's very super homosexual, but
Right.
the concept, like I thought it'd be cool, like a concept to see in a movie. It's modern day, but like Greek mythology is real.
Oh, that makes
And
it
then
fun.
I was immediately thinking after, like every big like conglomerate would have an oracle division. That would be a fucking like it would be a cool thing. Like I see like a fucking mockumentary where it's like the Greek gods are real, but it's 2021, and
Yeah.
you work like Apple. And you're just like, I need to go talk to the Oracle division, decide if my program's going to be good enough, or if the gods don't want that.
That also sounds kind of gay, but at the same
And
time,
also it's probably
like
super
I just
gay.
want to see what would really
That's
happen.
probably why
So I
it would
guess I'm
work
watching
on that show, according to what you guys say about it.
Yeah, like I guess I'm gonna watch that show because it's gay. Like there's a conversely, if you want to watch like real mythology TV show style anime, fucking American anime, I think.
I don't.
I
Which is
don't.
weird.
No.
Which is weird.
Not at all.
Blood of Zeus. It's actually pretty badass.
That's a
Oh, yeah, I
Netflix
heard
one.
about
You know what I
that.
think about
It's
that?
pretty badass. A lot of
It's a
blood.
Netflix anime.
Have you
There
seen
you
that
go.
fucking-
Zeus.
Let it out.
You watched that
Tell me why I'm wrong.
Invincible show? That,
No,
like,
I
new-
saw it though. We're
it's
doing
good
we're
at
doing the
first.
fucking old video games thing, man. We're watching Dexter right now. I want to watch that show, Invincible.
It's Dexter's Laboratory.
Nope, not that one, but
No,
okay.
no,
No, it's Dexter's
That actually
What
makes it
about the
makes it
murder?
better, actually. Yeah.
In Dexter's laboratory.
We're running back through Dexter's laboratory.
The largest lab
We're
you've
adults.
ever seen.
And
Yes,
Diddy
he's the
blows
smartest
his
boy. Yeah, he's the
experiments.
smartest boy that you have ever met. And Diddy blows his experiments to smithereens. And his doom and gloom while things go boom
In Dexter's lab.
All right, you can
I'm
cut
surprised
it
we all
there.
remember that. I'm
Take that
surprised.
one to the fucking bank.
Take it to the bank, dude. Everybody like remembers that show, but we haven't watched it in years. It is on HBO or I think Hulu too.
Yeah, they have
The
Cartoon
one thing
Network
I
and
Yeah.
HBO.
the one thing I
HBO
remember
bought
the
them.
most often from
Owns
that
them.
show was Mortal Wombat.
Mortal Wombat?
Immortal Wombat. It was a game that they played on
Who
Couch.
was his arch nemesis? Fucking smart guy, that tall, skinny fuck.
Mandark.
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 And he was in love with Dee Dee.
Fucking Mandark.
Me and my friend at work, we're just joking around
Your
about
friend Mandark?
Or
my friend Mandark.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage. Say it again.
Omelette
Omelette du fromage. And the answer is omelette du fromage. Just like he gets it, he's on a game show and he gets it right.
I just fucking whisper in the ear, omelette du fromage.
Yeah, it's just steezing hard on that chick. Omelette du fromage. Say that's what you say during sex. No daddy.
There
You
go.
say
Call me an
omelette.
omelette du fromage.
Say something French.
Say something French.
French is the grossest shit, but whatever.
Tell me you
no,
don't like me because I'm American.
there's the one episode where they like mock 5.
Black people.
Where they do a
Oh.
you don't do that, man. You're gonna get your ass kicked if you do that. Hey, what's up, man? I'm black, and just fucking bam, right in the face, dude. Like every time. You can't be making fun of them people, man. They need to do that.
Oh, what
I've
do you mean them
literally
people?
never
I
like.
mean black people.
Yeah,
But
Jesus, man.
I've never
They don't roll
pictured
with that.
somebody doing that to like a fucking like a white guy doing that to a black guy, just like mocking his.
Yeah,
every
no, you
word.
don't do that. You get your ass kicked really fast. That's
Just
what I'm
like
trying to
he
say.
walks up to you and goes, "Yo, what up, dog?" And you're just like, "Yo, what up, dog?"
You get your ass kicked right away. Immediately ass kicking. Why would you could do that to a white dude that do that to you, but not an actual black dude. Like, yo, what up, dog? You'd be like, yo, what up, dog? And the white dude would be like, yeah, But
You'd be like, yeah.
and the black dude would too. But if you go, yo, what up, dog? Fucking the white dude's gonna think you're weird, but the black dude's gonna kick your ass. He's gonna beat the shit out of you. I've about had it with you.
There's snakes on this plane.
Now I'm just picturing that with like any type of like fucking.
Bet you are.
What's the word? Like fucking like gangster type person,
Right.
Like a homeboy, just like, "What's up, Esse?" You just walk. What's up, Esse?
Every time. You're just like a glutton
Stab.
Just a glutton for punishment, dude. Straight up. You have like 6 plugs in you and shit.
I got a disease.
I just have a problem.
And you just keep doing it, though. You just keep doing it. You just do
You
not.
can't afford a mistress, so you've realized that that mocking people of other races
good
just
enough.
gets your ass kicked.
It's good enough.
We
at
don't
that
take
point.
kindly to folks like you around here. We don't take kindly to folks like you.
That might get your ass kicked too. That's a white
But if
person
you
that will
work
kick
it,
your
it'd
ass.
be great.
That is a white.
Fucking
Mainly
homeless
because
or
they're high
shit.
on meth. That's why. Because that white person is high on
Well,
meth.
They're definitely on meth.
Yeah,
Probably on
90% or painkillers. Either way, they're gonna be
Either
doing
way,
some
it's
awful
not good.
shit. Are you turning on YouTube right now? What are we watching?
Yeah, we're gonna watch pornos.
Yeah, on YouTube pornos.
We're
Nice.
gonna watch our own stream.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no. I think yeah, mocking anybody's accent would generally speaking, you'd be fine. But there's a few groups, man, you get your ass kicked. And I think the redneck or
Really, only
meth head white
European
people are one of
countries?
them.
Really, only
And
it's
maybe
cool with the
Asians, can
Europeans.
you
I think you
make
can.
fun
Yeah,
of?
you do it with the Europeans, and
You
they're just
did.
like,
You
yeah,
did,
fuck
Tom.
you.
And
you're an
certain
American.
Asians, if you can fight
Certain
them and beat
Asians.
them, then maybe you can make fun of
5
them.
out
but
of 5 or
if
6
they
of
look
them.
like they can kick your ass, you're probably fucked.
This guy-
Imagine in
I
a
don't
world.
know.
Imagine in World War II. Hello, we are looking to see if there are any Jews in the house. Hello. We're looking to see if there are any Jews in the house.
That's act like the fucking.
That's a character that dies no matter what year it is.
It doesn't even, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're Jewish or not. You get killed either way on that one.
You're just a fucking super defiant Jew when you sound like a concentration camp. get out of the train, get out of the train.
You've taken 100 beatings and you've had 0 food.
Hey, you're probably
You're
smart.
done. You're done. You don't
And
care.
you're still just throwing
No,
zingers.
Yeah, just
No,
ripping
actually,
them off.
that's genius. They just shoot you right away, and then you don't have to deal with all that shit.
Right. Yeah, you don't got to see your
I mean,
family
you're gonna die anyway. Just
You don't got to see your family
Done.
die. You don't got to see fucking the guy next to you die.
It'd be funny.
You ain't got to
like,
bury him.
If you were like a cynical, like kind of sarcastic Jew during that, if you're going to a death camp, there's like they actively tell you like you're gonna be gassy in the shower. It's like whoopty shit, gas me in the shower. I don't give a fuck.
Some general comes over and yells a bunch of shit at you and your fucking fellow Jews, and as he's walking away, you're like doing a fake goose step behind him.
I can't help myself,
Hey,
man.
fucking moron.
We'll
It's
get a
a
load of
class
this guy.
clown
I could do that too.
on the concentration camp.
Ev-
Class clown.
ev-
Say that 5 times fast.
Every time the Nazis aren't looking, you sit there and look at them and go, and hold your fingers over your
The undercover Hitler. The undercover Hitler.
This guy's got
I'll be a
huge
fucking,
balls.
I
Giant
feel
balls.
like that's the perfect sign when you think some dude's like a fucking like a piece of shit white supremacist. All you just feel like you look at him.
Do it in casual conversation, talking to the person too.
It's like being a racist emotion in the skin.
Yeah.
You're just fucking like this guy.
Am I
Right
right?
here.
You get it?
He's got the undercover Hitler going on.
Stabbed.
It's there.
Stab.
You see it. He has 90% more facial hair than Hitler, but it's the mustache is still there.
That's right.
If they
It's
don't
just a
get it,
symbol.
if they don't get it, show them.
Give him a half-ass. Give him a half-ass.
was
It's
that?
this kind of guy. Again, mocking him. You got to mock him.
You gotta mock him.
Yeah, that's why you do the fucking.
Go out and
beating
mock your local
chest thing
Nazi
before.
from the Hanging for the Raptors podcast.
Go ahead and mock your local Nazi.
Well,
you know?
I'm pretty sure it is Gandhi that said, "Go out and kill your local Nazi."
That's
I
beautiful.
think Gandhi said
No,
that.
that was
It's-
Martin
it's
Luther King.
official. The
Martin
hang,
Luther King. Okay, that makes
Dr.
sense.
King.
The hang from the rafters
You know what?
symbol to
You know what?
find your local
Gandhi said,
racist.
"Go out and kill your local heroin dealer." I got that mixed
true.
up.
Yeah,
I got that mixed
Nah,
up.
Because he got did dirty.
He
one
went
time
about that
with some
shit.
Dirty H.
Yeah, they gave him dirty H on his
He
route.
got all sick and fucked up
Well,
for a
that's the
week,
thing,
and he
man.
got some good shit after, and he cleaned up. But
That's the thing is that you're on that route. You're using that drug, and Gandhi just happened to be doing the H.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
That was Gandhi.
Martin Luther was on
What are you gonna do?
cocaine. Fucking, Abraham Lincoln smoked a shit ton of weed. That was to the point where he was retarded and half of his face
Score and
stroked
something.
out.
hey,
Yeah.
You know who we could actually do that mocking thing though, and actually like
Mockingbirds.
next time a Jehovah's Witness comes, the next time
Yes.
a Jehovah's Witness comes to your door,
Yes. Yes.
have you heard the good news?
Lord? Have you heard the good news?
Hey, I remember one time I was fucking mowing the lawn for my dad, and these old ladies come up and try to give me some fucking Jehovah's Witness shit. And like afterwards, this fucking young kid like saunters up and is like, "You should give that stuff a read. That's some really good stuff." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I like threw it in the trash and
I
fucking
can't
like, "No,
read.
motherfucker, like, I don't know how.
Yeah, frustratedly. I
Thanks for bringing it up again.
Just be like, hang on, run inside, bring out a comic book. You should read this. It's also very good fiction.
Ooh, it's good.
Very good. This is on my top 10 read list. I reread
Hey,
this.
I remember I wanted to. I tried to
twice.
give the
This is
Bible
Batman?
read. I was like thinking of it as fiction. I
It's
tried to
very
give the
slow.
Bible read because, like, if you think about it, some of that shit's just badass.
Some
Especially
of it's
Old
good.
Testament.
Some
Oh,
of it's
the
sick
real
as shit.
shit's
Well,
in
you know,
there.
Hey, some of the New
But
Testament
it's so
superhero
poor. It's so
theatrics.
shittily written.
The new superhero theatrics in the second half are pretty
Oh, yeah,
good.
that's true.
Like
Like,
some
haven't
dudes-
these fuckers heard of spell
Rise
check?
from the dead, Lazarus.
the only
real
part I
sick
don't
of
like
the
about the Lazarus
theatrics.
story is that the character development for Lazarus is very poor. Like you do know that he is a father and he's a good person and things like that, but like. Like what supervillains did he fight?
Old-
Like
but
they
Old
don't know. You don't. What did he learn along the way?
What was his Joker?
Old Testament's
Yeah,
got
that's
bitches.
what I
wanna
Yeah.
know.
Old
Yeah.
Testament has bitches turning into salt pillars. Men almost sacrificing their son. People
Yeah.
killing their brother and saying,
there's a
"What am
lot-
I
So,
gonna?
no,
what
that-
I gotta watch my brother? He's a piece of shit. Let him watch himself because I murdered
The
him."
Jews have it
That's
right.
that's the story I'm still partial
Like the
to
first
is
half.
the Abraham story where God has him take his son up to the fucking top of a hill. He's like, kill your son. And right before he does it, he's like, wait.
What are you doing, you fucking idiot?
God's a troll.
He's like, before all this, I told you thou shalt not kill.
You forgot the
He's just
golden
sitting there-
rules.
He's just sitting there like dying, cracking himself, and he's like, look at this fucking idiot killing his son. Stop, you're gonna kill yourself, you fucking idiot.
It was Robot Chicken or Family Guy, but they did a bit where it shows them coming down from the mountain.
Family
and
Guy.
the son's like, you want to tell me what the hell that was about?
That's exactly what it is, though. That's my point. Is
a
like
weird story.
the drama in the Bible is great. It's just that there's a
Like
lot
my
of unnecessarily
stories.
filler. You
He
know,
seals that shit with
It's just
gay
like my
ass
stories.
kiss. How are they gonna hate gays when Jesus did some gay kissing? So like, you can't even be hating the gays,
It's not
right?
kissing.
He got sealed with a kiss with that fucking betrayal. 30 pieces of silver, motherfucker.
he tongued him.
I saw a great meme the other day. It was imagine if we
Asshole.
imagine if we took all Bible verses and put them as man in Florida stories. And this man builds a giant ark in his backyard.
Man in Florida killed his brother and tell his parents, why do I have to watch him? It's not my problem.
Man in Florida gets executed by government. Rises 3 days later.
Man in Florida. Man in Florida comes out with tablets, which are just pizza boxes that he wrote on.
And
Back to cereal
when you
boxes.
think about it, gay man in Florida betrayed and killed because he was fucking being too good.
Right.
That's it. That's the whole story.
Nailed it.
No being good in Florida. That's
Nailed
the
it.
rules.
He fucking nailed it.
Meth.
Man in
and,
Florida-
Cubans. That's the rules.
Man from Florida eaten by giant fish. Man from Florida.
Fucking Jonah.
I always
House.
love
Yeah.
fucking Robot Chicken did the best one where like that whole story with the apostles went with Jesus and then the Argonauts with Jason, and he's like
Jason
they're-
and the
he's like
Argonauts.
fucking shows
Oh,
the
the
Jason and
turn the other
Argonauts like
cheek
they're
shit.
doing like badass shit, and he's like fucking he gets smashed by like a cyclops. He's like, turn the other cheeks, for apostles, turn the other cheeks,
Just turn him. Just take it. You just gotta take it.
just let it happen.
Just let it happen. We gotta stop this.
Fucking turn him.
We gotta turn the other cheek. This is just what he said. Okay, that's what he said.
By the end of it, there's no one left on Jesus's boat.
Everybody dies.
Jesus said.
Well, sorry about that.
All right, we're going to hell
That's what Jesus said,
as a group.
and as individuals.
We're going to hell.
Oh my God! Imagine that. You go to hell. You know why
You're
you're
being
do you, hey,
judged.
do you know why you're here?
why I'm here?
This is a Dante level fucking hell too. Like you're being judged by King Minos or whatever that first judgment guy is. Like he's like fucking gluttony. Oh, flying shit.
It's not okay for me to eat too much.
I always thought too, like, realistically, you're in hell or heaven for eternity, right? Like after you die, that you go to one of those places or limbo for eternity, right?
Yup.
Limbo would always, no matter what, at any point in eternity, I can go to you and I say, how you doing? You say, okay.
I'm alright.
You know, I'm all right, I guess. Like I'm not feeling good, but I don't.
It's
I
not
don't feel
great.
I don't feel bad.
Yeah, like
Not
like Family Guy,
bad.
like Family Guy.
It's not
Like
that good.
But
It's not that
but
bad.
in heaven or hell, it's an eternity, right? Like I feel like after a certain amount of time in heaven, you'd be
You're
like,
used to it, right?
you'd be like, yeah, you'd be like, this is a bit much, and in hell, you'd be like, you know what, this doesn't even hurt.
Yeah, fucking-
Like that doesn't even. You've burned me. You've made me watch my mom die in front of me
Well,
for the
eventually, in
11
heaven,
trillionth time.
In heaven, you get numb to the happiness, much like
Right.
in hell, you get numb to the pain.
Right,
Eventually, it's
yeah.
like,
You've seen your
well,
mom.
I
You've
just
seen
been
your mom
living-
die on a loop. Like you woke up in the morning and you watched her die for the
or
whole
you've been
day.
lying and
Eventually,
shit
you're
for 100
desensitized
years,
to some of
Yeah.
shit,
So like, I
yeah.
got to imagine it might actually be better to go to hell.
I think I'd rather just be honestly, if you're gonna be in hell, I'm just gonna be a betrayer. I'm gonna betray the shit out of one of you guys so I can get that cold area, because that's the best.
The
part.
funny thing is, you're gonna go to hell for like light like misdemeanor betrayal,
That's where
and it's gonna be like, you know, oh yeah, no, you're not in you're in Witsec.
I'd
you're
say-
not in.
I'm just gonna
if
go to
you
hell
ever-
and try and work
when you
my way up
learn
the
about like
ranks.
the levels of hell from Dante, and like think about my life, it's like I'm gonna be in every level of hell. How does that work? Do they split me up?
Well, you're a
some of me
murderer.
are gluttony. I'm a glutton. I'm fucking wrathful. I'd probably betray the shit out of some people in the past. I'm being every goddamn level of hell. How does that work?
What kind of hell you trying to raise, boy? That's what I'm wondering.
Can I just be a demon? Like I don't need to be like a big ass like taking souls, motherfucker. Like I'll take a desk job. Like
Yeah, I can do
counting
that.
souls. I
Yeah.
mean,
You know, if you're not going to give me the iron club
I'll
or
tally
mace,
those souls.
I'll just take the clipboard. I'll take the iron clipboard and I'll write the names. Like I'm fine with that. But just give me I need a job. I need a job. I can't afford rent. And
I'm bored
come on,
here.
the place is on fire.
That's like if you're in one of the levels of hell and you're just getting fucking like you've gotten so used to the beatings or whatever, to the fucking punishment, you're just like, hey man,
Can
I'm
I-
kinda bored here. You think you can give me a job or something? I just wanna
can I do something while this guy whips me?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
maybe
I'm willing to
some
let
math?
both happen.
Well, I'll help you with math. I sound pretty good at it.
Yeah, on my planet, I was able to graduate junior college,
Yeah.
and so over there it meant I got a job. But here, it doesn't seem to mean anything. I
love
get
that-
something? I will unload trucks again. I don't care.
Did you watch that show, The Good Place?
Yeah.
No,
I love
Nikki watches
their,
it, though.
I was
their
thinking
take
about
on
that
it though.
earlier when you
That
fucking-
like there's this whole thing that like every decision you make, the ramifications of it, piece of everything you buy, because at the very base of it, someone's getting hurt and it's all sinful. So it's just like no one's gone to heaven since like fucking Jesus's time in
Yeah.
this world, because everything you do is sinful
Is an
in some
exploit.
fashion.
Yeah, it's
And
an
there's
exploit.
there's like a fucking balance number that they create that like no one can ever. There's no possibility to be a perfect person. You step on an ant, that's a fucking minus point. Like fucking shit like that.
Damn, I counting that shit, dude. I'm done.
I haven't watched the.
Like-
I think they
like,
just did the
does-
last
does
season.
recognize-
I've watched the whole thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
so
And they finished
recognizing
last
you've made a
season,
mistake
so-
does nothing.
It's like like they do like you buy bananas, and those bananas at the base of it was slave labor. Had slave labor
Yeah.
to collect the bananas, or
What do you
even
think
if
your
not
Nikes?
slave labor, because they're not paid enough, it's minus point.
You're wearing an
Like,
Adidas
so, like,
shirt, bro.
Everything you do in your life is a fucking negative point. Everyone goes to hell.
You are wearing an Adidas shirt right now. You know what that means?
I'm going to hell.
It means you're not a Nike fan,
I'm going to hell.
but it means you're going to hell.
Your
I,
face is
however,
going to
am
hell.
wearing a Jaws shirt, and Jesus
And
loves
Jesus
Jaws.
loves Jaws. Everyone knows that.
It's his favorite movie,
his favorite
just
movie,
like
yeah.
me.
When you go to heaven, he goes, "Oh boys."
Immediately, it's time for his noon feeding. And you're like, all right, Jesus, you don't need to keep quoting that movie. It's really
Come on,
old.
Jesus.
Yeah.
4,000 years of Jaws.
Turns out
There's
that's-
four other Jaws movies. There's a Jaws 3D. You ever seen that shit? Get off the first Jaws, please.
That would definitely be like a good place, like hell fucking punishment though. Like Bryce would show up and they'd be like, "Here's Jesus. He also loved Jaws. You guys can hang out and talk about it all you want." At first, that's really awesome.
Yeah, like, dude, Jesus likes Jaws.
Until you realize that as much as you love Jaws, even you don't like to talk about it.
Not as much as
There's the
Jesus.
limit. There's the limit, yeah.
Jesus keeps. He's like, oh, dude, it's been 4,000 years. I knew this movie was going to occur, and I knew all the lines and scenes. I could visually photograph them in my mind before it even came out, and then I saw it, and now it's now, and I could still talk about it. And you're like, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God, I can't do this. This is my favorite movie. You made me hate it.
That's it. Imagine if like
Jesus made me hate
so
Jaws.
you die, you go to
Lord.
heaven, and you've been there for a while, and then you're able to like talk to a family member on Earth, and they're asking like, "How's heaven?" You're like, "I don't know. It was fun at first, but fucking Jesus is so goddamn.
It's
annoying.
fine. Just
He
shortage
won't
of
leave me the
chairs.
fuck alone.
He
Like,
just keeps
he won't
talking
leave
about
anyone
movies.
alone. All he talks about all day is Jaws.
That's the
And
only
like
movie.
I've asked him to stop, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll stop for a second, then right back to Jaws." And I'm like, "If you quote Jaws again, I'll fucking kill you, motherfucker."
It was my favorite movie, and he ruined it. All he talks about, literally, all he talks about is Jaws.
It's
All
somehow
day,
the secret of
every
life,
day.
and at the same time, everybody in heaven hates it.
Point your freaking microphone down.
Turn it down, or I'll kill you.
Point it at your face.
Which
your
is funny because
stupid
we could still hear Tim
face.
just nice.
Stupid,
I think
stupid.
Tim talks above his tongue, like 100%
He
of
does.
people.
He's above tongue talker.
He's above tongue.
He's above,
You don't talk undertongue?
Fuck that
do
means.
it underhanded.
So you're supposed to talk under your tongue when you're like,
Yeah, idiot.
when you're doing what's the
Gregorian
ventriloquy?
chants?
Ventriloquy.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, it's
Sons
weird.
of bitches.
You can also like just like use your facial expressions,
Who's
and
that
you're supposed
famous,
to smile. But
who's that
Jeff
famous
Dunham.
ventriloquist? I heard he's an asshole. I've heard he's like the
I've also
biggest
heard he's
asshole.
very nice. I've heard he's very nice.
I've heard people
I've heard.
like work with him,
okay,
like,
so
he's a
I hear.
dick.
I hear.
He looks like he'd be a dick.
Well,
I hear
because
about
he's really famous and fucking like he gets paid money. He does arenas only
To play with
and
puppets.
shit because he's fucking because everyone it's family friendly. It's like it makes sense. It's just like Gabriel Iglesias. Like he's fucking huge, but I've heard
but
he's
Gabriel
a fucking
Iglesias is
dick.
make fun of his weight, dude. So Guy Fieri, I've heard from everybody that he's a great dude. And then Nikki's aunt and uncle, they have kids that go to the same school as his kids, and they've met him on multiple because they have parent-teacher night and all that
Call
shit.
him the N word.
And Guy Fieri called them the N-word, but the weird thing is
You heard it here
that
first.
they're very white.
Some good N word, brother.
Watch
That's-
that
that's
be
how
what
Guy
we-
Fieri
watch
talks. He
that
talks
be
like-
what we get a cease and desist letter
Yeah,
for.
Guy Fieri talks like Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan
Guy
already.
Fieri is one of our fucking like 3 listeners.
I assume he does with that haircut.
I always assume because of Family Guy that Gronkowski calls everyone Grover.
I hope
I
that's true.
love that. I love it so much. Hey, Grover.
Honestly, I hope Rob Gronkowski is exactly like he was.
Did you see
in
that
Family
video of
Guy.
him shooting a fucking minigun? Like, just hand holding it? And,
Badass.
like, he looks like he's about to start losing it for a second.
Oh,
like,
no.
oh, you're going to fucking eat some people up in here. And, like, he gets it back. It's like, he's still strong as fuck.
Yeah,
so,
he's
but,
got a-
like,
he's also
there's
got
a lot of
big-ass
power in that
hands.
shit.
I don't know if you watched
Well,
that.
he's handling it at first, and then he starts to lose it a bit. And you're like, oh my god, you're gonna fucking eat these people up
Well,
with these bullets.
and he's like 280 pounds. He's a big guy.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
a tight end. You know what I mean? One of the funnier things I've seen about him wasn't necessarily that it was in a game, but like that. If you watch that video I sent you, NFL without context, NFL moments without context. One of them is him and Tom Brady on the Patriots, and they're like setting up on field, whatever. And he's like, hey, 37, and like Gronkowski's down in a 3-point stance, and he calls another audible. I don't know what it is. I can't remember. He calls another audible, and
N-word.
and things aren't happening. Things aren't happening. And Tom Brady looks over, where Gronkowski's crouched down in his 3-point stance, and he goes, Gronk, and he looks over, and he goes, stand up. And so Gronk, like a dog, like an idiot dog, he like goes from his complete perfect 3-point, like
Yeah.
standing up, like questionably, like
Yes, master.
so do I step up? And he like stands up, like yes,
Huh?
like this is this.
Do I get a treat?
It's hilarious, dude.
That's right. He
Hey
walks over,
Gronk, you
holds-
idiot!
He walks over, and holds his hand out for a treat. He's like, I get treat before I go, right?
Gronk, get up. I'll get you another million this year.
That makes me fucking. It's like the replacements when there's like, is that to the right or to the left? It's to the left.
yeah. It's just like that. He like literally Tom Brady calls the audible like 2 times. He's like I don't even know. He's like Omaha. And then fucking Gronkowski's just like sitting there like an idiot. He's like, Gronk, stand up. And he like stands up like in full pads. Like it's during a game. It's during a game. It's hilarious.
Do they get fined for cussing on field? Do you guys know if they
No,
do?
they don't. They
I
don't.
don't
So, oh my
Only-
god. So
only-
here's what I did. If I
Only
were-
when they like get in like a
Let's add
legit
someone
like
else.
arguing, like where they're like pushing and they're calling each
Yeah.
other names and shit. Because
'cause
there's
it's
so many times.
unsportsmanlike
Or
conduct
during
kinda
an
thing,
actual
yeah.
interview.
Yeah,
So-
it's got
So
to be
I
during an
decided
interview.
if I were ever like a fucking football, like NFL football coach, I would make all the audible plays like cuss words. Richten fucker, fucking Gronk, Richten fucker. I said get the fuck on the other side.
Okay, that
Set hut.
that might get you. Fucked.
Now that one. All right.
It was not okay.
I'm telling you, watch the moments with no context because there's so many fucks in that. There's so many like
sure.
at a, like there's one of them was
As many as you
was the
catch
Raiders
on
playing-
your own, just watching games on Sunday.
right.
like, yeah.
There's one of them from it's 2 games. So one of them was from the best one. Nickelodeon aired the Saints versus the Bears this year.
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon, yeah, they
They're
did.
getting
they
in the
did.
sports
It
game.
was
They
they've
did,
done
and
it.
fucking Brady dropped an F.
Oh, is that the one where it was hot
not-
mic?
No, it was
Hot mic.
Chicago and New Orleans. So like Drew Brees and like Khalil Mack, if you want to. Mitch Trubisky won the MVP. But anyway, in that game, there's a
They
run
should
back.
tell us all
There's
those
a punt.
stats.
There's a punt return run back, right? And the return team gets a penalty,
Sons of
and
bitches.
it was like a technicality.
feel like I'm
It was like a
gonna-
technicality, right? And I think it's like Cordero Patterson or whoever was returning the punt is standing next to the ref, and the guy calls the penalty. Even questionably, you can hear it in his voice. He's like, we shouldn't be calling this. He calls the penalty, and fucking the punt returner he's the one who got the penalty because he did something wrong on the punt return. I can't remember what it was.
Hot
He goes, hey, wait, what the fuck?
On Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
They didn't get it. Did they not get the beef?
No,
It was
bro,
live.
It was live. Yeah.
Don't they do like a sound?
no
'cause I
beep
remember. I
involved.
remember MTV
Usually a 7-second delay.
was 7 seconds.
Usually
Yeah,
on
but-
radio, definitely.
With
But-
live sports.
Well, on live sports, they
No.
I
yeah,
don't think
it's
they would
difficult.
because I remember I remember MTV did like a thing and Sarah Silverman. I don't know. She did like a bit in it, and she's like, "This is totally live, so they can't bleep anything out." And then like fucking
Nice.
the fucking thing pulls it behind her, and there's all these people like masqueraded dancers, and they're just like, "Shit, fuck, shit," but like they bleeped it out because there was the delay,
yeah.
and I was like, "Ah, fuck, that'd have been
Damn
so
it.
great if they got that."
Yeah, one of the better ones. We had a bunch of people over at my house for Raiders game. I think it was Raiders Chargers. I can't remember who was all there, but like, anyway, we all like went to the
Who's
backyard.
starting?
What? Starting what?
You know,
Nothing.
No.
You know, sports talk.
So
A10.
we're watching the game, and we go out to have a smoke. And I'm like, all right, I got my phone has NFL Live, so we can just watch the game still out here, or like listen to it at least. You can hear the commentators. And it's Raiders Chargers, and it's like, all right, 3rd down and 4 yards, whatever. We're gonna look to see whatever from whoever, right? And okay, Amari Cooper runs a hitch, catches the ball, and right when you hear, because you can hear it over the radio, you hear the thunk of the ball,
Shit.
right? And then all you hear after that thunk, because he catches it in his gut and then runs like 10 yards upfield. Right when you hear the thunk, all you hear from Phillip Rivers on the Chargers, fuck.
we'll be back to Nickelodeon Sports Talk. All Nick, all day.
Right? Yeah.
This is for children.
This is on regular NFL Network, but the Nickelodeon one was great too. Wait, what the fuck?
So great that it's
What the
live.
fuck?
Imagine me those few kids who love fucking sports and watching Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, he said a fuck. Mom, he said fuck.
He said
No,
it.
I didn't say fuck. He said fuck.
He said it on TV.
Or what's even better is the kids.
I'm
that
grounded.
are-
Worth it.
The kids that are young enough that the whole next day they're just running. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck? The little-
Nickelodeon.
At what
teaching
age were
hard
you
life
watching
lessons.
Nickelodeon shows where you felt it was kind of inappropriate? I remember being like 14 watching SpongeBob. I'm like, I probably shouldn't be watching this right now. This doesn't feel my
This
age.
ain't right.
It's not really age appropriate, is it?
No, this morning.
One time.
Yeah, yesterday.
It was when they.
Now that you think of it, now you say it.
I love SpongeBob. It's great.
Fuck you. He lives in a pineapple
It was
Mississippi.
definitely when they made the fucking Rugrats like teenager shit, and I was like,
Absorbing any yellow pores is he.
I feel really old like watching this for some reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all grown up really fucked with me. I didn't like that.
Oh, I
think
liked
we
it.
were early-
I thought it was cool.
It was cool,
Yeah, I
but
liked
I
it.
think
No,
we were.
it just
I think
made
we
me
were
feel
early
like I
teens.
was too old
It's
to be
weird.
watching
Well, they
was
made
always-
it a show, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah. It
usually
was. It
just
was
an
all the same
episode.
time as as Told by Ginger and shit like that. And I remember watching
Oh,
that
As
in like
Told by
7th and
Oh,
8th
that
grade.
whiny bitch.
That
Her
whiny
goddamn
Yeah, it was like
fucking journal.
Well, As Told by Ginger was
I
just
watched it.
Clarissa Explains It All by a redhead as a cartoon.
Yeah.
Or the
That's all it
wild,
was.
the wild thornberries.
forgot Clarissa
Reckless
Explains It All.
father gets his children into a fucking dangerous situations while the mother tries to rope that all in. That's literally what that show is.
Bro, all I remember from that show.
Why are these children here?
Leaves his 12-year-old daughter alone with only the supervision of a
Monkey.
monkey.
He gets some
Fucking
He
days
gets
at
him
a
and his-
time.
in charge.
He takes his kids to like this fucking jungles, then gets him and himself and his wife in these dangerous ass situations. They're like, if we both
Dangerous
die right
ass.
now, we're just gonna leave the kids. They're gonna be fucked. And we got that Donnie fucking wild nut job who's
We have down to
fucking
this
flea.
fucking wild child, literally wild child. The only thing I remember
Is he a
about that
monkey
show
or-
is the episode where they meet that guy who thinks he's a vampire because he has satellite television. You remember that? They go, you know, there's a guy they think he's a vampire. Like he's gonna kill him because they go to his place like close to in Romania, but like in the Transylvanian region, and they think that this guy is Dracula kind of thing. And it turns out like the rich dude that like oversees him. They all thought like
Is Dracula.
they all thought the goofy guy that was Dracula. They all thought he was like in charge of everything,
Yeah.
and it turns out it was the rich guy that looked after him. And the rich guy
motherfucker.
wasn't very outspoken about
He's
it.
Yeah, he was in
Dracula.
charge of
So
shit.
he basically like at the end of the thing he tells them he's just like, oh yeah, like no, I'm the mayor of the city,
Literally,
and that guy he's the village idiot. Like and so they kind of what And yeah, he has access to satellite television, so he just watches TV all day, and he thinks it's real. And at the very end of the show, this is the only memory I have from Wild Thornberrys. The very end of the episode, he's flicking channels, and Nigel Thornberry pops up on his TV show, like Steve Irwin, like, you know, because they have their show, the Wild Thornberrys. He flicks it on TV, and he goes, "Hello, I'm Nigel Thornberry."
That's all I remember is
Super fucking
Nigel's
That's
meta,
all
voice.
I remember, dude.
All I remember is Nigel's voice, and literally from the intro, something amazing happened. That's it. That's all I remember from that show. And then Donnie's fucking. It was Flea doing all that shit. Who the fuck is Flea doing the voice on
Who the
fucking
fuck is
Nickelodeon
Flea?
show?
I just remember that I
What's
was
he
just
thinking?
old enough
What's his
to
fucking
think,
problem?
hey, Debbie's kind of hot.
I'm gonna fuck that cartoon right
I'm gonna
there.
fuck that cartoon.
I'm gonna do that, like
The
Jessica
only thing
Rabbit.
I remember the crossover Wild Thornberry Rugrats.
Rugrats, yeah.
Because
They had a
we
movie.
had it at
Wild
fucking
Thornberrys
work.
movie, right?
Yeah, it was a Wild Thornberrys Rugrats movie, and then they made it a TV
Frankie
show.
loved it. We watched it 4,000 times.
Jesus.
I remember all the songs.
Rugrats go on vacation is fine. That's all you need.
Oh, the Rugrats when they go to Vegas.
Vegas, yeah. Slots Vegas.
I remember
Rugrats in
having that on
Paris.
VHS.
I remember Rugrats in Paris.
I remember that too, and I hated
Pimps in
it
Paris.
I love it.
because
fucking-
Chucky got a sister, and I was like, I can't accept this right now.
Because you don't like Asian people, right?
She's Asian. That was the problem.
I was like, I can't take this. She's so fucking Asian. I'm pretty sure they're Chinese, right?
Yeah.
Ixnay on the Asian heyday. That's not. It's not a good time.
Oh yeah, that's
Not a
right.
good time,
We
yeah.
love here on the Hanging from the Rafters podcast. We love
Scrolling
Asian
at the
people.
bottom
Thank
of
you,
your
Xi
screen.
Jinping.
Bottom of your screen,
Thank
there's
you.
a link to click.
Savior Xi Jinping.
To our website that has, just stop Asian hate.
Pro CCP.
I said it. We're good.
Oh,
You know
that's
what?
the
Hey,
anti-Asian hate.
Just
That's what.
don't be like our former president who thinks that the coronavirus was caused by the Kung Flu.
I honestly think
It's
that
not called the China virus.
every
The end.
person who shit talk these
Dot com.
these Asian
Dot
people
com.
getting knocked out and
Bottom of your
shit.
screen.
You're also I swear to God, every one of them watch that and it's like, oh yeah, he got knocked the fuck out. That's not good. Yeah.
Boom! Ow! Oh, sorry, dude. I stop Asian hate. Boom!
I don't care how bad I feel for you.
Any knockout.
The first time I watch you get knocked out, I'm fucking cheering.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
even if it's
damn.
even if it was a baby getting
It
sucker
might-
punched by a grown man, you're just like, yeah, that's terrible. He got knocked out a baby. Yeah,
In your face.
I'm gonna feel really bad for you like 2 seconds later, but when that fist connects, I'm just gonna be like, ooh.
Got his ass.
every time. There's a guy that got fucking. What is it called?
Wrecked.
Is a flying kick when you like you jump with one leg out
Hiya.
and you catch him in the. and you catch him in the
Flying
Coming
spinny
in.
kicks.
Is that what it is?
But I remember when that fucking all that riot shit happened at the Capitol,
You remember a lot.
and that fucking
Remember?
lady got shot in the neck.
Boom.
Right when that happened,
Hey,
I
when
was
shit-
immediately
when
like,
they tell like, don't you? I love
oh,
that video. Cracks me up
Shit just got real.
you see the guy, you see the
Got
Secret
her.
Service agent like, don't you come in here, bitch! Don't you come in here! She
Yeah.
breaks it through, like, fucking shoot that bitch! They're like, you shot her? Yeah, I told you not to break the window, you stupid bitch!
I thought someone
Breaking a
else
window
shot.
is a
I thought-
federal
I was
crime.
like, oh shit.
It's
Are
like
they
a secret,
shooting
it's
now?
a Secret Service agent shot her.
I mean, come on.
fucking-
There's two of them. There's
And like he's
two.
literally yelling at her, "Do not finish breaking that window, or I will shoot you.
He
Do
said-
not come in here, or I'll shoot you."
He
And
said,
she
"Can
got
you-
shot.
when
Yeah,
that
can you please
happened, I
stop?
was just like, no way.
She's deaf. You
Every
think it's
liberal,
funny?
You tried to break into a federal building and got shot in the no fucking way.
every liberal that
Really?
day was like the blue line, dude.
Me,
Back to blue.
I was sitting my brother.
Right.
They were all like back to blue.
Yeah, I got you now.
You got a watch on. What's going on? Look at my watch. You see my watch?
Okay, so I think it was recording what I was saying for some reason.
They told her not
Yeah,
to
I
break the
told you
weather.
not to break the weather, you stupid bitch. Do not finish breaking out window, or I will shoot. Damn it.
Send that to someone. Send
I
that
told
as a
you
text.
not to break
Or I
the
will,
Send that
fucking
as a
weather.
I
text
will
to
shoot
someone.
you.
Yeah.
I will shoot
To
you.
a
Do not
random
come in
person.
here.
Send
I'll
that
shoot
to,
you.
Send that to Lindsay. Send that as a text to Lindsay.
No, it's bad. The best. I will shoot you. Do not come in here. I will shoot you. She's deaf.
No,
And then it says that's not nice.
the best part is I told you not to break the fucking weather. They weren't supposed to know the hurricane was coming.
That's done
Broke
nice.
the weather.
That's done nice.
I didn't want them to know it was raining yet. God damn it!
He was talking to Siri.
Oh my god, that's perfect. You love when that kind of stuff happens.
You happy? Not even told it to her.
Son of a bitch.
And she will have her
Goddamn son of a
revenge.
bitch. No, the worst part of Wild Thornberries really
Yeah, let's come back to it.
at the end of we got to come back to it. It's important. At the end of the day,
It's really
Is
the theme of the show.
Hi, I'm Cletus Thornberry.
I'm Cletus Thornberry.
Cletus Thornberry.
No, I was too Australian the way I said it.
Cletus Thornberry.
Cletus Thornberry.
We're the Wild Thornberries.
We are.
We're the wild, wild Thornberries of West Virginia.
Well, wild and wonderful. We're the wild and wonderful Thornberries of West Virginia.
Oh, I want to watch that again. That's the great.
That was that's a great
The
fucking
wild.
documentary.
What is it called? The
Wild and wonderful whites of West Virginia.
These
Johnny
people are
Knoxville-
railing pills
Johnny
and
Knoxville,
like
like,
with
oh,
the
yeah.
kids.
Thing.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
fucking- They are hicks through
Oh,
and
my
through.
God.
You don't know how bad I want to
Everyone's
move.
living on the government. It's great.
You don't know how
Great.
bad I want to move to one of these places just to watch that shit happen.
I would be
Oh,
willing
shit,
to
look at
get.
these
I would
guys.
be willing to get shot at one of these places just to see these amazing, fun families.
This is when you have your
That's
job.
why
You
they
can just
had-
work remotely.
That's
you
why
just go
they-
live in like these places, like
Fucking
get like
country
a
bumpkin-ass
semi-nice
place.
apartment, but you can still want to watch. Like I'm gonna go to their bars and watch them
but I'm-
fucking do cocaine. And
I'm
kill
gonna-
each
Pretty
I
other.
just
sure
wanna see
that's
that.
why they had to stop filming the movie when they did, because one of the cameramen got shot.
Perfect.
In West Virginia?
Awesome.
Absolutely.
That's the best.
Absolutely.
Mountain
best.
Mama.
Well, that's the best because they don't have any tornadoes. They have no hurricanes.
Oh, that's
It
definitely got to be the
snows.
song. when
It
close.
snows sometimes.
They're Appalachian folk.
It gets
West
kind of
Virginia.
warm. It gets kind of warm. It's like California with like a smaller like border. You know,
What are you talking about?
West Virginia.
West
Virginia.
Not that part of it.
Most parts of it.
No, they're in
like,
like the fucking right against like the mountains.
Yeah, these are like
Hey,
fucking,
What-
hill-
fucking
hey,
hill folk.
just
Yeah.
just so you know,
Oh,
most
why did I get so much louder?
these are
'cause you're talking to
moonshine
your
and
mics.
hill folk, man.
just to tell you, most of West Virginia sits in the Appalachian Trail.
Appalachian.
Yeah, Appalachia.
They're Appalachian folk.
That makes Americans feel like they're more cultured.
Dude,
I
you're
think.
super red right now.
I know. I get red when I
I
drink.
like it.
Yeah, it's a nice color on me.
That's a good. I feel
It's
like
a-
Santa Claus.
I'll
did,
tell you,
uh,
you're not much less pink than I am. I'll
They
tell
did
you
a-
that right now.
They did
Yeah,
a
but
whole
that's just normal.
episode of
It's different. You look like Santa Claus right now.
Yeah, that happens.
I'm
every,
always fucking red. It's
that happens
Tuesday.
every day. Yeah. No, I get rosacea.
Roses.
You
I
remember
get the
that show?
Rosencrantz.
Did you ever
some
see
of the
uh,
roses?
Did you ever see Fresh Off the Boat? It was like the Asian Blackish. But they did
I've
like
heard about it. Yes.
They did a whole like episode about how like most Asian people get super fucking
What
red
did you
and
say?
blotchy when they drink.
Yeah. Well, the way
Oh,
to
yeah, my
counteract
aunt's,
that is like
like,
by
Japanese.
taking an antacid of some sort, like a strong antacid.
Benadryl.
Benadryl will
They're like
knock your
allergic
ass
to the
out.
alcohol.
Yeah, it's some shit like they have like an allergy to alcohol.
I remember when
Yeah.
we went to fucking Oklahoma, and yeah,
and yeah, and yeah,
and yo,
And bitch.
and what else? What else?
she was fucking drinking, and she's like Japanese or something, and like she's fucking beet red.
yeah.
I
Redder
was
than
like,
me.
That's not. It's normally very pale. It's like that's not
Devil's
right.
Something wrong here.
You should probably
she
stop
all
drinking. I
right?
think you're gonna
We gotta
die.
go to the doctor.
Is she all right?
I'm
yeah,
no
just
doctor,
don't bring up
and I'm
black
8.
people around her right now.
Whoa.
That's the problem.
On that
We're on the
note,
wrong side of
Tim
the tracks. We're on
is
the
no
wrong
longer-
side of the tracks. That's what's going on.
They stay on their side.
They stay on their side.
She
we
gets
stay on ours.
pretty racist.
That
when
was
she's
said on
drinking.
our vacation. That was fun.
The N word.
Yeah, no, that's the best part of the vacation.
Right?
You pay attention. What are you doing?
It's like the time that we went to
Be a
Hawaii.
fucking professional with 4 billion listeners.
Austin, did you come with us to Hawaii? I don't remember.
Nope.
Why not? You sack of shit.
Because he
Right.
says
Check
the
shit.
N
Hey,
word.
are you coming
No,
with us
he
this
was
time?
scheduled to go this time, and then COVID.
Oh yeah.
I'm the
That's
cocksucker.
what I'm
My
looking
aunt was literally, she's at the house the other day, and she's like, "When are you guys gonna go or what?"
Hey,
I was
bro.
like,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I will literally take
Oh, man.
I have a free
PCO.
ticket still.
I love these people that are like,
I
hey,
also
go
have to
get
see
in a
Kurtz's
plane.
kids.
They're playing.
I am down to get in a plane, dude. Like I'm like
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck. I'll wear a mask.
Just wear the mask.
It'll be fine.
I'm vaccinated.
It's
I'll get shit house before. I'll wear a mask.
yeah. You got vaccinated where you're like 85%. I'm
I
like
might- I need-
66. I think
666.
I think the efficacy for
don't know.
Johnson & Johnson is like 66 or something.
Oh,
bitch.
you roll them dice?
Yeah, like well, you
What
know,
am I at,
that's what
80%?
I got. If you can take the
Yeah, but
Moderna or the
I'm gonna
Pfizer
I got
afterward, I'll
Pfizer.
take that.
I got
Yeah, you
Pfizer.
get double vaxxed?
Yeah, why not?
Pfizer
You double
said,
vaxxed up?
I guess Pfizer said that you probably
Double
need to
vaxxed
get a booster in a year.
Yeah, you get your ass whooped.
No, I
You need to get your
Pfizer
ass
said you
whooped.
catch an ass whooping. Moderna said you want to throw hands. Moderna wants to throw hands 6 months after. They're like, hey, bitch, you want to come back
Throw
again?
hands.
You're probably gonna need to get like a booster or something. Get your
I'm
ass
gonna boost your ass. Is what I'm gonna do.
Stick it up your asshole.
I'm gonna stick it asshole. You get that booster right there. No, I got the Johnson & Johnson. I heard that's like 66%
Yeah,
efficacy.
blood clots, you're gonna die.
No, it only happened to women.
They're
I'm 100%
actually,
safe.
paused
Good.
now.
Fuck
Only
them.
6
Yeah,
bitches.
they're
Only
pa- they're
6
paused
stupid
now.
bitches.
But you know what?
Dumb
Bitches, right.
broads. These dumb broads.
They probably,
Yeah.
you know what? They're probably doing witchcraft.
Witchcraft. Well, it's witchcraft. That crazy.
Yeah, no, Nikki
witchcraft.
got the Johnson & Johnson too, and you know what she said? She said literally word for word, "This ain't no shit."
This ain't no
Saying
shit.
shit.
No, literally, we went home that night, and I was like, "Hey, by the way, like when I went and got mine,
Gonna die.
8 hours
Turns out-
afterwards, 8 hours afterwards, I felt like shit."
Turns
Oh,
out
by the
Nikki's
way-
dead, and Bryce has just been pretending
I,
she's
you know,
alive this
I'm
whole
like,
time.
I'm like,
From
yes,
her
I'm
wall.
Nikki, yes.
You're like,
Yeah, I'm like,
"That's
I'm
so
like,
weird."
yeah.
Bernie'sing her right now.
I'm just like, yeah.
Bernie's is
I'm
Weekend
weekend
at
at Bernie's
Bernie.
her right now. Like that's
about
what
your
I'm doing.
mom.
Yes, it's exactly like that. She got that
Mom at her
shot
house
and
for the
she's like, "Hey, I ain't no bitch." Like, oh no, like, you know,
I would skip.
sorry, I just thought of a thing. I
So you
couldn't-
want 2 jelly donuts?
someone broke Bryce.
I had to
Someone
do,
broke
I
him.
had to do it because like I noticed I stuttered.
Stuttering Stanley.
No, literally,
Today, Junior.
Stanley.
literally, like
Get on with
we
it.
went to the Oakland
Spit
Coliseum
it
to get
out.
shit, and
Hurry
she
up.
literally just like we sat in the car, and it's like the whole point is because one in
Gay.
fucking 10 million people get this shit to happen to them, like any like adverse side effects or anything like that. So like we're waiting there, and there's a person that was like waiting in the car, fucking had. Don't poke at me. Fine, I will stop. Fine.
Now you've pissed him
I
off.
had to kick your ass.
No, I'm just gonna stop the story. It was a terrible story anyway,
Santa Claus is mad.
and I hate all of you. And Santa Claus is mad.
Black beard Santa Claus is mad.
Santa trying
Black
to get
Jesus ain't having
Hey, I
it.
should do that. I should do
Santa's
the
trying to
Black
get
Beard
his
Santa
biker.
Claus.
Santa's trying to get his biker days back. He's not happy about that.
He dyed it hard black.
Yo, man, you see me here wearing my patch.
Aren't you supposed to have long hair in your head? No, motherfucker, I'm a biker now.
I'm-
You're gonna hear my shit roaring up to your house on Christmas Eve, motherfucker.
I'm bald and I
Everyone's
got a
on the naughty
beard.
list now, and I like it that way.
You don't leave me cookies anymore. You leave me beer and a line.
He's a man.
Santa
You
got
got
to stay up all
beer.
night. You know what I'm saying?
Santa Claus ain't got no hair no more, man.
I caught him.
Santa Claus just got a big curly black beard. That's all he got.
All right, since
He's gonna get a big curly black dick in a minute.
I hate that thought. The thought that we'd be stopping. I hate you so much. Christopher said that we have to stop now.
Son of a bitch.
We have
Yeah.
to stop now.
We have to stop now. Chris is like, I'm a doctor. We have to stop now.
Apparently, I am a doctor. You shouldn't be drinking every day to the point where your liver hurts.
This
Fucking
is
pussy.
this is just an annual checkup. That's
I s-
all. You
I
should just
stick
come
my-
in.
I stick my finger in everyone's butt.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Kick it, Andy, man.